ba sa lạ tại chma mình ai ba sa lạ tại chma mình ai làm đi ai đâu làm đi ở đâu nghe lên là gì boss ba sa lạ hai
chẳng vậy tha cái mình ai bộ fry ban thế bọn anh đang tọa tập bọn ai màu chuồng cạn rồi khang đấy mình men đôi khang ở vùng man mình men đôi
but not batch my no good to me wherever he be wherever he go Hello, are you Snuggle Bunny? It's time for the train, the 0 point talk. If you don't love it, please don't hate it, because I will snug you. I will hit it. I will grit. I will I know it. I will key. I will key. I will like. Snug people run. Dan kalian dan kalian dan snai mạch ban công ty snớt tai mùi má trăng mình vui snớt nhom nào phi na kalian kalian chồng nghĩ give me love, give me hate, I love it. Give me love, give me hate. Tuned it in. Let it be a good snug. Be a good snug. Good snug. Hello. Mới dạng mic này. Về mà cha. Snug mic này. What the heck?
không anh chơi tê thấy không chẳng thấy cho một cách như đây rồi thì mùi trên ta nôm khi tại bài lớn tích tay lô sơ sơ lan virus corona thì
Coronui.
Căn mình đâu hello khai lo khai ấy đi. Bây giờ cho đọc sáng rồi error.
Sipan sipui.
Miền cô ấy thế.
Miền Corona, Coronui.
Phụ ấy cầm dân từ lúc đó khmoi màu tràn sang ấy là cho nó khmoi ở trên mà ọc lọc
Mơ bộ rồng chạm mà sờ lọc là nhồi.
Sipan, bác Sipan.
Interesting.
Interesting. Oh, wow. I'm listening to Krom Yeung nè.
Cái đó ta dân cho cái tai bảo dân về đi pop up cái còn ai ta tụ bán cái này chứ quay cái đó ta dân cho các luôn ai chỉ chợ là luôn ai bông chạy tới mình smart là ông cho các luôn ai mà đâu còn trong giấy trắng trong hiện tới admin super group các bền arota là hồn trong group
Look messages mùi
Ba mấy ta comment ta phải tự nhiên điខ្លួនឯង
ba đồng ấy cái khu này này
មិនដែរឈ្មោះសុភ័ក្រហ្នឹងតែជាគាត់អត់បានរៀនទីដល់គឺក៏បានចេះខ្លះហើយ
ពួកនេះវាជឿបនជឿបាបជឿអីចឹងណាវាខអត់ត្រឹមត្រូវសោះគេទៅចូលជឿអ្វីតាពេទ្យ
និយាយស្ដាប់គ្នាបានទេលើតែសលេងឈរអត់ដឹងនិយាយអីផងអត់លើ
នឹងហើយទៅជាគ្រូខ្មែរដល់ជាគ្រូខ្មែរដល់សុខបរិកមិនអត់ចា
ខ្ញុំលើតែគាត់ថាធ្វើបនឲ្យគេទៅបនឲ្យគេនឹងឲ្យគេថាអីស្ដាប់អត់បានមានចាស់និយាយថាចេះបងទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំស្វែងយល់លោកគ្រូវិញប៉ុន្តែការជួយគេតែជួយគេអត់ជួយយើងមកវិញមានតែគេច្រើនធ្លាក់យើងធ្លាក់ជ្រោះអញ្ចឹងបងវាអត់មានពន្លឺគំនិតនៅក្នុងការវៃឆ្លាតអញ្ចឹងបារមីគឺខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងហើយកាយចិត្តគំនិតកម្លាំងវិញ្ញាណយើងចាំបាច់រយណាទៀតសភាវៈអាក្រក់កើតចេញពីណាសភាវៈល្អកើតចេញពីណាគឺវានៅខ្លួនយើងទាំងអស់ហ្នឹង
មកពីខ្លួនចិត្តគំនិតយើងណា
ទៀតកាយចិត្តគំនិតកម្លាំងវិញ្ញាណយើងnóiជាបារមីគឺគេឲ្យយើងស្គាល់ពីខ្លួនឯងបើយើងមិនជឿបារមីមានន័យថាយើងអត់ជឿលើខ្លួនឯងបាត់ហើយអូចានិយាយរងតើអូនកុំគ្រូរឿងអតីតកាលយើងហូរហើយយើងមិនខ្វល់ទេចង់និយាយចឹងយើងនៅបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះទៅអតីតកាលយើងផ្លេចវាចោលទៅថាអាហ្នឹងដូចថាយើងដើរផ្លូវខុសអញ្ចឹងទៅយើងកុំផ្លេចវាចោលទៅយើងចាប់ដើមសារថ្មីបានទៀតចង់និយាយចឹងចាហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំចូលពាក្យគាត់និយាយសុខគ្រូគាត់និយាយចឹងត្រូវយើងមុនជួយគេយើងត្រូវជួយខ្លួនឯងសិនយើងត្រូវធ្វើបនឲ្យខ្លួនឯងសិនធ្វើបនឲ្យអ្នកដទៃអ្នកដទៃហ្នឹងគេចិត្តអស់គេមានអីធ្វើបនចំយើងអត់ល្អទៅវាអាចឲ្យយើងគេទាញយើងទម្លាក់ទឹកថែមឲ្យយើងនឹងមានពលឹងក្រៅកាយដាក់ខ្លួនអីចឹងចឹងហើយបានសុខគ្រូថាចង់ឲ្យយើងហ្នឹងធ្វើបនឲ្យខ្លួនឯងច្រើនជាងធ្វើបនអ្នកដទៃចឹងឲ្យយើងគិតខ្លួនឯងច្រើនជាងគិតជាងអ្នកដទៃចឹងនិយាយចឹងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំយល់ពីហ្នឹងបងប៉ុន្តែបងមិនបានលើកខ្លួនឯងពីចេញពីឆ្លោះត្រូវបានបងអត់ដឹងថាជ្រុះជ្រៅរបស់អូនវាមានកម្រិតណាហើយវាជ្រៅប៉ុណ្ណាអីចឹងណាអូនបើសិនជាថាអូវាជ្រៅខ្លាំងពេកទៅយើងដកយើងម្ដងបន្តិចមកវិញតែបើសិនវាតិចតួចយើងកាត់ផ្ដាច់វាផឹងតែម្ដងទៅអាហ្នឹងចង់និយាយចឹងណា
ដែរនៅរៀនវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រ
ខាងយើង គឺសង្គ្រោះប្រោះព្រំស្រោចស្រង់ជីវិតសត្វលោកអញ្ចឹងណាគឺមិនដូចខាងសាសនាទេយើងការកសាងវត្តអារាមយើងមិនដូចខាងសាសនាទេគឺការកសាងវត្តអារាមរបស់យើងគឺសង្គ្រោះប្រោះព្រំស្រោចស្រង់ជីវិតសត្វលោកយើងបង្កើតសាលារៀនឲ្យមនុស្សរៀនក៏ចូលលក្ខណៈការសង្គ្រោះប្រោះព្រំស្រោចស្រង់ជីវិតសត្វលោកយើងបង្កើតទីពេទ្យសាលាផ្លូវថ្នល់ឲ្យមនុស្សដើមទីពេទ្យព្យាបាលមនុស្សជួយអ្នកដែលអត់ឃ្លានអាហ្នឹងក៏ចូលលក្ខណៈការប្រោះព្រំនិងជួយសង្គ្រោះស្រោចស្រង់ជីវិតសត្វលោកអញ្ចឹងយើងយកទៅនឹងទៅកាត់ទៅវាខុសពីខាងសាសនាខាងការកសាងវត្តអារាមខាងយើងគឺខុសគ្នាអញ្ចឹងណាអត់ដូចគ្នាទេបងស្រីតើបងអូនត្រូវលាងសម្អាតចិត្តខ្លួនឯងឲ្យផុតពីគំនោនរកមួយនឹងបានអត់បងចង់លាងចិត្តខ្លួនឯងឲ្យជ្រះថាកុំអាណិតគេកុំស្រឡាញ់គេតើបងត្រូវធ្វើម៉េចបានធ្វើផុតពីកំឡុងនឹងបានដាច់ចិត្តហ្នឹងហើយយើងត្រូវតែជួយខ្លួនយើងឲ្យខ្លាំងជាងអ្នកដទៃអញ្ចឹងណាយើងមានគ្មានអ្នកណាជឿជាក់លើខ្លួនយើងជាងយើងជឿជាក់លើខ្លួនឯងទេមានតែខ្លួនយើងទេដែលជួយខ្លួនយើងអញ្ចឹងណាឥឡូវបងបើមានអ្នកពិភាក្សានឹងនាំពន្លឺដល់បងអូនរាល់ថ្ងៃអញ្ចឹងបងអូននឹងខំកែលាងសម្អាតចិត្តខ្លួនឯងកុំឲ្យអាណិតគេមកជួយគេច្រើនពេកបងអើយរាល់ថ្ងៃហ្នឹងពិបាកគ្រប់យូរទៅđưaអត់មានចិត្តខ្លួនឯងងងឹតសូមសោះហ្មងបងរោវ៉ែនតាហ្មងឥឡូវបងពួកបងអត់ដឹងរឿងអនឡាញច្បាស់ដល់ពេលអញ្ចឹងទៅឲ្យបងអធិប្បាយទៅបែបខ្ញុំនឹងថាអូនចង់លៀងចិត្តឬផ្ដាច់ពីសង្សារឬក៏ផ្ដាច់
ជួយមើលណាសឹកបក្រឺជួយភ្លេ Hello nah honey where is he where no come here no nè mà này nó sẽ khao mà papa khi nói ấy lươn chia này trái ia này ở đây sụp here chăm sụp bạc cừu bờ ao vậy chăm tiệt sụp bạc cừu bờ ao vậy miền cà qua miền bạc cừu bờ đó nè sụp bạc cừu bờ hay miền màu trung bình nó sụp here anh hay đăng mongถ้าสเปียนปอนชลองกัดโดยท่าไว้หัวสมาร์ทได้หัวกำเร็ดให้บานเก่งให้บานเก่งมันลวกไอ้จังเลยนะควายทั้งหมดดาวซายังควายมันนึกกราวครูนเยอะดังไอ้เด็กซาละออดบ่เยอะนะยังควายปีเก๋เจียงครูนเองแล้วครูไปยั่วบำเพลือแล้วครูดอกนี่เอาซะนะซ้ำบาร์ไม่จบใบจบตึกหกหาตึกอำเร็จนำmultivitamin collagen กรุ๊ปยา collagen นะ and super proto molecule multivitamin มาปีทานนั่นเลยต่างนี่เอาเมียนแต่งานมาฟังกับเราสมได้เพียส้มมาเพียเซ็งใส่โจปูปอนยำกบเราคนใส่ยำปุสักยำหนักสังสุเพียสุกคนจักสุกคนจุยแต่นับเซ็งนิดเดียวให้ยาโจปูมาได้พวกได้ไม่เขียมปูจะเป็นสารพัดให้ใบเพียเยอะพวกยำได้เอาพวกเยอะไอ้แต่ออกในบ้านไม่กินในตู้ถับบ้านให้ใครยักแล้วมีรำโจเรานี่ใครยักแต่รับได้มีสัญญาเอาอย่างดังchắcได้มีไอ้โจจังนะพวกได้ไอ้ได้มีรำได้โจอะไรจังไงสัญญาได้มีสัญญาไว้นะได้แค่นั้นสุดที่ไอ้จังช่วยเรานี่เยอะตอนดักเจ็ดตีมวยนั้นบนอัดเมียนเตตีมวยอัดเมียนบนเตนะน้องโลเกตก่อนเมียนบาปได้เมียนกาเป็ดคือเยอะเมียนกำเร็ดเยอะเราจะเรียนถาเตบอกพวกสมาร์ทได้เยอะพวกกำเร็ดเยอะเราทานตรังจะมาคุยทางสมโตปูมิงสมโตบางปอนสมโตเจสมโตจะเป็นพวกกำเร็ดเขียมให้เขียมไอเชอร์บานแต่ว่าเขียมเธอยังมันเกล็ดตึกนั่นไงตึกบูจะเฮียนตีมวยเยอะเลยhai bọn chẳng á dương tập chơi lấy rút đăng tập chơi lôi kê chơi lôi khiêng chơi lôi mà chui kê mệt ba này rồi chặt tức châu cái thang đại miền bà hồng chẳng bỏ kê mà ai địa xa lôi phong cái mà ai địa xa xịt đây là dương ao phong chưa cái ban phò dương chặt từ từ ấy bỏ về ban phò phong màu quỳnh dương thử ấy đó chặt ở quay muối cho miền phò màu quỳnh đôi dương đam từ nam chừng bỏ dương sau tức với đâu ao dương ao plai ao mình ao cà plai chăm dương thôiวันได้บอยเอาเงินเอากาเอาปลายเอายอมเนี่ยเอายังเธอเลยสักเก็ตเธอเอาครูนายวิ่งครูครูยังไงไอ้ดับเยอะเลยได้ไงปลายจิกานะวันได้เป็นชื่อเจ็ดแม่นวิปบะแม่นวันได้อันนี้คือจะสะเจ็ดแบบว่าเรียมหาปกจักรว่าเรารู้เจ็ดยังจังเรียมอ้องคือแม่เอานั่งได้เรียมอ้องคือเราขนมครูนเยอะจะกายเจ็ดกันเนี่ยเยอะหายเชียร์เราขนมคราวเดียดสมาร์ทเนี่ยที่จะกระจับแต่มวยอันนึงหาได้ไว้บานจำไม่จำครูมือเอาอย่างปวงฉลองกัดให้ปวงใจลอยเกยใจลอยเองให้เอาแต่ช่วยเกยไม่ใจลอยช่วยคนไหนใจลอยช่วยเกยมันให้แต่ตอนนี้เต้าให้เกยมันเป็นเกมพลายเตียดอัดบานพอมาวันไงเมื่อพักซีเป็นยังไงเมื่อพักซียังไงอาริยราสไรนิยนบองเป็นยังไงอันนึงหาถ้าเก็บเบาให้มาเยอะครั้งไหม
មានបញ្ហាដល់កូនស្រីខ្ញុំទៅខ្ញុំភ្ញាក់ខ្លួននៅហើយតែខ្ញុំធ្វើហងៃវាអត់ត្រូវនឹងក្បួនខ្នាតវា
ហើយចឹងហើយ
ខ្ញុំកំពុងតែដេកឈឺនៅផ្ទះហក
ហើយបើឈឺនៅផ្ទះរៀនវិទ្យាសិលនេះទៅជប់បាយជប់ទឹកឲ្យវាជប់ទឹកការជាឆ្នាំទៅពួកយើងខាងយើងបរៀនចាឆ្នាំពីថាលើអាចជប់បានគ្រប់ផ្នែកមានឆ្នាំអាភៀនក៏បានឆ្នាំបាត់ឈីចុកក៏បានជប់ចូលទឹកទៅវាហើយគ្នាឬជប់ខ្យល់នេះបានខាងយើងគឺរៀនខាងផ្លូវវុទ្ធមន្តវិជ្ជាហ្មងខាងសិក្សាខាងជាបាលសាមសុកនេះគាត់ជាលោកដៃគុណគាត់ជាលោកសង្ឃហើយសុកនចនេះគាត់ជាគ្រូពេទ្យពេលមករៀនជាមួយស៊ុបគ្រូសៃមុំគឺជាប្រព័ន្ធហើយមានសាសនាទៀតទេអត់ដឹងI don't know who that is នេះសើកូនចាក់បតែមានមនុស្សខ្មៅមួយនេះមើលអំសុខៀងឃើញទេហើយនឹងឲ្យដឹងដោយថាមនុស្សយើងអត់មានអីខ្លាំងជាងសុខភាពទេឲ្យកូនហ្នឹងបើចង់ជាឲ្យវាសុំបាយសុំទឹកសុំតាមវិធានលើទៅចូលពោះហើយវានឹងជា
គាត់ជួយអី
មើលឆាប់គ្រូ scan ឲ្យអូខេឃើញហើយអូខេមើលទៅមានពីរផ្នែកទី1គឺរោគចិត្តហើយចិត្តនឹងរោគចិត្តនឹងដល់ខួរក្បាលហើយគេហៅថា immune system deficiency អញ្ចឹងហើយមួយគឺថាឈាមដូចឈាមអត់ល្អអញ្ចឹងណា scan មើលទៅឈាមអត់ល្អមានប៉ះពាល់ដល់ពោះហើយប៉ះដល់បេះដូងហើយមួយទៀតសិតតែខ្មៅពេញហ្នឹងអូខេហើយនឹងរោគហ្នឹងវាមកពីណាគឺសេចក្តីខ្លាចគឺចេញមកពីសេចក្តីខ្លាចហ្មងមើលទៅទៀតទៅអូខេដូចមាន poison ហៅថាពុលថ្នាំពុលមានជាតិពុល toxic នៅក្នុងខ្លួនហើយចង់មើលនឹងមកពីណាដូចសត្វអីខំអញ្ចឹងអូនដូច allergic ណាបាទហើយធ្វើឲ្យឈាមពុលមើលសត្វនឹងអីដូចពីងពីងមើលទៅដូចពីងពីងដូចសត្វតូចណាស្តៀងដូចពីងពីងដូចអាចៃអីមួយយ៉ាងអញ្ចឹងឯងខំទៅក៏មានអាពុលនឹងរៀបដល់ខួរក្បាលអញ្ចឹងណាកន្លែងហ្នឹងអូខេអញ្ចឹងបើមាន solution ស្រួលណាកូននឹងឈ្មោះអីឈ្មោះអីឈ្មោះតើឈ្មោះម៉ាត់ទេ
ឈ្មោះរេសា
អូខេបានកូនស្រីហ្នឹងសូមបារមីសូមជួយសូមឲ្យរូបកាយចិត្តគណិតរក្សាឲ្យស្រឡះពីថ្នាំពុលដែលចេញពីសត្វដែលខំគាត់ហើយសូមឲ្យចិត្តគណិតគាត់ថ្លាវិញឲ្យសុខភាពគាត់ខ្លាំងវិញសូមបារមីប្រោះគាត់ផងហើយធ្វើឲ្យគ្រឿងក្នុងគាត់ដើរឲ្យខ្លាំង ហើយគូក្បាលគាត់មេគាត់គណិតគាត់ទៅជាគាត់ហើយឲ្យចិត្តគាត់ឲ្យស្លាប់ផងហើយដោះមន្តអាគមខ្មៅដែលជុំវិញខ្លួនគាត់ផងអំពើខ្មៅជុំវិញខ្លួនគាត់ផងពីរូបគាត់ហើយសូមកំតិចធាតបីសាច់នៅជុំវិញនៅក្នុងកាយចិត្តគណិតមានគាត់ផងឲ្យលាសាប់សូនចុះសូមបារមីប្រោះគាត់ហើយឲ្យគាត់មានពលឺរស្មីជីវិតវិញឲ្យជាពិគ្រប់គឺបានគេថា yes ហើយសូមបារមីជប់បាយជប់ទឹកជប់ថ្នាំទេពគ្រប់យ៉ាងផូរម៉ូលគឺចូលពោះគាត់ផងហើយ multivitamin ឲ្យខ្លាំងក្លាចូលពោះគាត់ឲ្យពោះគាត់ពេញហើយឆ្អែតពីអាហារទឹកនេះថ្នាំទឹកនេះឥឡូវនេះបានបារមីគេថា yes ហើយយ៉ាងហ្នឹងមានប៉ុណ្្នឹងណាម៉េចសុភាមិនមករៀនសល់ជាមួយពីពួកយើងដើម្បីមកជួយកូនខ្លួនឯងទៅចឹងគេធ្វើចឹង
ចា
ហើយមិនទៅក៏ជឿគ្រូសុកខ្មែរគ្រូបោកអស់ហ្នឹងសុកខ្មែរទាំងអស់គឺបោកទាំងអស់អត់មានណាពេតទេសម័យនេះ
ចាតែគាត់ទៅលុយដែរបាអ្វីណាគឺខ្លួនយើងអត់មកយកតែទៅប្លុកយើងយើងឯងគាត់ខ្លួនយើងថាបាអ្វីទៅចាហើយកូនស្រីមកតែគាត់ប៉ុណ្ណាអាយុប៉ុន្មាន
គាត់ចិត្តចូល10ឆ្នាំហើយ10ឆ្នាំហ្នឹងចាតែគាត់ឈឺទឹកលោកតាគាត់និយាយចឹងលោកគ្រូចឹង
super គ្រូហ្នឹងមានន័យថា super គ្រូដូច Superman ចឹងណាដូចថាអស្ចារ្យមហាអស្ចារ្យហើយគ្រូមកកំតិចគ្រូផ្សេងបើគ្រូផ្សេងគ្រូត្រូវកំតិចអត់ឲ្យមានឯណាខ្លាំងជាង super គ្រូដែលក្រៅពី super គ្រូចឹងណាហើយគ្រូនឹងបរៀនមនុស្សទាំងអស់ឲ្យខ្លាំងដូច super គ្រូកុំឲ្យមានណាចាញ់ចោលយើងបានក្រុមយើងបានថាយើង
កូនឯងអាយុ10ឆ្នាំអីចឹង
ចា
អាយុចាប់កប់
ហើយគាត់ទៅសូត្រទៅណាពេលគាត់ញ៉ាំទឹកអូខេគាត់សូមបារមីឲ្យទឹកនេះកើតជាឆ្នាំវិឆាននៅពេលកូនខ្ញុំផឹកទៅឲ្យសូមឲ្យព្យាពីគ្រប់វិញ្ញាផ្លុំចឹងឲ្យគាត់ផឹកទៅគាត់តែប៉ុណ្្នឹងឯងបារមីគឺខ្លួនយើងកាយចិត្តគណិតវិញ្ញាណឆ្លងកាត់របស់ខ្លួនយើងមានតាកតួងជាមួយជឿមិនជឿទេតាកតួងជាមួយការពេទ្យឆ្លងកាត់ចឹងឯងបើចង់ជឿដល់ឆ្លងកាត់បើមិនឆ្លងកាត់ជឿមិនកាត់ឥឡូវនេះចង់សាកមែនទេអត់មានទឹកគ្រូជាក់ស្ដែងហើយគ្រូជាក់ស្ដែងហើយ
ទឹកមកសត់មកដល់បងទឹកសត់មកដល់
មនុស្សនេះមនុស្សថ្មីអូនគាត់ដូចថាគាត់អត់ដឹងក្បាលដឹងកតុយដឹងទេបាទ
ទៅយកប្រាប់គាត់ហ្នឹងគាត់ដឹងគាត់ថ្មីអូនដឹងតា
ហើយឲ្យ super គ្រូនឹងកំតិចសាសនានឹងកំតិចគ្រូក្នុងស្រុកខ្មែរអស់អត់ឲ្យមានទេក្រៅពី super គ្រូអញ្ចឹងណាចាំមើលមែនមើលគ្រូធ្វើឲ្យមើលឥឡូវគ្រូពងធ្វើហើយអ្នកណាមិនតាមគ្រូកំតិចអ្នកណាមិនតាមគ្រូស្លាប់ចោលទាំងអស់អត់ឲ្យមានសិលអត់មានអីទេកំតិចទាំងអស់មានតែពួកយើងទេដែលមានស័ក្តិសិទ្ធិត្រូវសារទាំងឡាយគឺពួកយើងគឺឆ្លងកាត់
Yes,
yeah you see that Carlos if you want to believe experience first then you can believe yeah fake there's no such thing it's only reality
Hey.
I will destroy everything that don't follow super cool way. You know why? Because I'm Genghis Khan of the here and now. The cows I can look through my quality.
Cambodia's king Genghis Khan.
Hold on. Let me help this person real quick. Look below. Okay, tha tam crew. ឥឡូវនេះដើម្បីជាក់ស្ដែងណាស្អាតចង់ឲ្យជប់ការជាស្រាមុននេះដើម្បីឲ្យជាក់ស្ដែង
នេះដាក់ស្រាឆ្នាំឲ្យ
អូខេជមើលអូខេបងធ្វើឲ្យទៅណាប្រយ័ត្នអូខេជមើលណាគ្រូជប់ឲ្យឥឡូវថាតាមគ្រូចង់រៀនតាមគ្រូអូខេថាតាមគ្រូសូមបារមីសូមជប់ទឹកនេះឲ្យការជាស្រាឆ្នាំ một bị than lơ ai miên tham mà bố khang khla hay ai miên klen bỏ để na phật đâu sơ mai sơ vàng hay ai chia bị cột chữ ngữ hay plum plum á plum ok nâng ok chứ với đó còn anh đi clear á sắp màu hat tao chặt đào miên này miên clean mong chỉ cá clean nó là viên đau mà lại xa mong được về miên clean về miên à mình đi class hat tao thảo mình đi class hat tao ngon khlang mình class hat tao khlang trên khlang tiệt nhớ áไปจับดาวการมองเด่นเรานี่ไปพักเวียพักมาอึกปิกอึกอะจับดาวมั้งดาวมอง changing water into alcohol medicine
Okay.
lép đó hai tích những chập đào này cầm sạc phát cái này ba đấy nè đùa tao là hai phát hai chip mà pi bay đi tiếp chập đào tia đấy nhưng phát pi bay ức tia rồi hay khai ấy nó là ram bay ta có nói bay ram hey
bay ram đấy là làm cái cho bé học nên cho cái chỗ bé luyện làm buôn kèm
ok tao với chẳng phát pi ức tia đó ba này chẳng mới chập nào phát pi ức tia đâu ba này nên đã cho rồi chỉ mới và đã cầm cho thì mới tao mau tiết tia đó phát cái đồng tia đó wow khang mình tiền ok ba này đặt mà cao đó đâu no ôn đặt tao xuống bao ngày ở đây gật đằng này đặt tao chân đặt mà cả lá cao đâu bậc ba anh đôi tham mà nước mây cái toàn hạt á dương tao đặt nom cái gì ok ok đọc có một đai choang cắt phóng tao ao miên choang cắt ok sinh nhà đó ở đây ta phát tao nâng miên sinh nhà bây giờ thì tiêu chạp đào miên đào tịch tịch á chô pu á hay vừa riêng là đào chú tao đào một đòn ấy rồi anh mòn nên đã mà ức tiết đó phát ức bay ức tiết đó chạp đào khlang làng chẳng ngày ok à lâu ní bên non nâng á mò riêng chóp thơ là o đạm như đọt tây ban chìa chóp thơ là o đạm như đọt tây rạp mà nước ba cái bài rạp lồi chưa kêu đấy hay chóp thơ bon ai là thơ một cái thơ bon một cái cỏ I tell them don't do nice to people you're gonna become poor ok hai phát pi ức tiết ạ ba này tao mơ với nhỉ chỉ với đang cho sự vang này nia chạp đá mà quạt rong cắt rong tỉnh chứng à lâu cứ xua chứng chạp đá miền à ram hay miền đăng clan việt tây tịch rư khang rư cho kết mớ xí nhá rư miền chạp đá miền đào bùa tây chạp đá tha rư trực đào lang thì chạp đá hay bỏ xá đang ở xá bên miền đào chạp đào á thiệt tràn hay tiếp chạp đào để chuyện đào mục đào non thì tao chạp đào ao dương vừa tịch chẳng á xa này đôi khi là dân chụp nừng
bàn tay complex astra này tập về thơ tốc ở cọ trên xa dân thầm đa
rau
thầm một bôi khăn trên xa dân thầm đa là bóng rồi ចាចាំផ្លូវនឹងខ្ញុំរៀនចាំយូរហើយចាំរៀនចាំព្រោះអីចាព្រោះអីខ្ញុំចង់ទៅកោក្តីបាត់ទៅខ្លួនរបស់ខ្ញុំពីការបាត់តើខ្ញុំមានបារមីទៅនិយាយអត់ហ្នឹងខ្ញុំតាមគេមកហើយ
បារមីគឺខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងឯងគឺកាយចិត្តគណិតវិញ្ញាណខ្លួនឯងអត់មានអីក្រៅពីខ្លួនទេ
យកគេមកនៅដូចគេចង់ចឹងទៅគេឲ្យមានទៅហើយពេលគេចង់ទៅយើងក្រអាហ្នឹងគេហៅបារមីទេគេហៅអាហ្នឹងគេហៅជាអូនបងកាត់ពីស្ថានឯងទៅណាតែឲ្យគេមកនៅជាមួយយើងហ្នឹងគេមិនហៅបារមីទេអូនអាហ្នឹងគេហៅថាអមនុស្សគេយើងចាំខ្មោចអូនចាំខ្មោចព្រះវិសាចតែពេលចង់ឲ្យគេជាចូលមកក្នុងខ្លួនយើងឲ្យមកនៅទៅយើងមានរបស់ផ្សេងប្រេងឲ្យគេរៀបចំនំចំអាបឲ្យគេអញ្ចឹងបានគេនេះហើយវាយើងធ្វើខុសអីទៅគេកាច់អូនអានេះថា
That's not មិនមែនបារមីទេអង្គគេហៅថា demon
មិនបារមីនោះគេហៅខ្មោចព្រះវិសាចហើយបារមីគឺខ្លួនអូនឯងតែជឿជាក់លើខ្លួន
បារមីខ្លួនឯង
ចាគ្រូខ្លះក៏មកគាត់ថាយើងហ្នឹងណាចាសម័យខ្ញុំមិនទៅតែប្រាប់ថាគាត់ចាមកគ្រូហ្នឹងណាចាតែបងប្អូនឲ្យចាយល់ព្រោះអីអត់ដឹងចាហ្នឹងខ្ញុំជឿចាមួយរយៈពេលអូនយកនេះដាក់ជិតមាត់តិចទៅម៉ៃដាក់មាត់តិចទៅបានស្ដាប់លើ
អូខេ
ពេលហ្នឹងមកសន្ធប់ខ្ញុំខ្លាំងណាសង្កត់លើអត់ច្បាស់ទេដល់ពេលអញ្ចឹងទៅខ្ញុំទៅសេប្រាប់
មកចាំហីឆាប់បានហើយឥឡូវអ្នកណាចូលច្បាស់សូមបារមីធ្វើឲ្យរូបកាយចិត្តគ្នាមកស្រឡះឥឡូវនេះបើមុនអង្គខ្មៅជុំវិញខ្លួនខ្ញុំសូមឲ្យលេខសាក់សូនចុះហើយផ្លុំពេលហ្នឹងហើយបើពេលហ្នឹងគាត់ថាក្នុងមាត់ក៏បានថាចិត្តបានពេលហ្នឹងស្រួលហើយ
ចា
ស្រួលចង់មកកាច់យីចឹងមិនយ៉ាប់បង
ហើយនិយាយរំពេលអូនឯងឥឡូវអូនឯងបងនិយាយចេះអូនឯងមករៀនជាមួយសុខគ្រូមករៀនជាមួយបងអីមួយខែសិនណាហើយចាំមកនិយាយគ្នាថាអូចេះចង់អញ្ចឹងណាបើនិយាយឥឡូវកូននេះតែឥឡូវអូនឯងឃើញឥឡូវឯងឆ្លងកាត់ទឹកអូនឯងយកមកខ្លួនឯងហើយអូនឯងស្ទប់ផ្លុំខ្លួនឯងអត់មានណាយកអីទៅដាក់ទេតែអូនញ៉ាំទៅនេះមានរសជាតិមិនដែររសជាតិតិចស្រាប់ឆ្នាំហីចាហ្នឹងហើយពីណាអញ្ចឹងមិនថាឲ្យឥឡូវយើងឆ្លងកាត់ខ្លួនឯងអញ្ចឹងហើយយើងគិតថាប៉ិតឬក៏មិនប៉ិតអាហ្នឹងគិតខ្លួនឯងទៅខ្ញុំជាថាប៉ិតព្រោះអីសុភគ្រូគាត់និយាយមកច្បាស់ទាំងអស់ទាំងកូនស្រីខ្ញុំទាំងខ្ញុំទាំងអស់ណាចឹងមិននិយាយថាអ្វីក៏ដោយក៏អូនឆ្លងកាត់ខ្លួនឯងអញ្ចឹងអាហ្នឹងមិនដឹងដល់ពេលបងពុកបងនិយាយទៅអូនសុភគ្រូចា
សុភគ្រូសុភអស្ចារ្យ
គាត់និយាយមកត្រូវទាំងអស់ព្រោះអីកន្លងមកខ្ញុំរកតែចាំគេនឹងថងគេចាំកូនខ្ញុំឬមួយក្រុមគ្រួសារខ្ញុំអត់មានហ្នឹងដល់
បោកអ្នកណាទៅអូនទៅចាស់ឬក៏
ភាពដូចជាយើងសមោលខ្មៅមើលឃើញហៅអូ
ចង់ឲ្យថាពួក
រូបចាជាងការ
យេត្រង់ទៅបើយើងគាត់ថាធ្វើបន់ដល់ខ្លួនយើងចាស់ចាប់ពីថ្ងៃនេះទៅអូខេចាប់ពីថ្ងៃនេះទៅ
ហ្នឹងស្រួលសឹងអីអូនឲ្យសុខគ្រូគាត់ពិសាបទៅអស់ហើយគេចាប់ពីអត់សិនចា
គាត់ប្រសាបចេះស្រួលថាតាមគ្រូសូមបារមីមកថាមកសូមប្រសាប
សូមប្រសាប
មុនគុំខ្មៅអំពើគ្រប់យ៉ាងនៅក្នុងកាយចិត្ត
នៅក្នុងកាយចិត្ត
គណិតអារម្មណ៍ខ្ញុំឥឡូវនេះឲ្យទាំងអស់នេះដែលមុនគុំខ្មៅនិងអំពើខ្មៅ
ឲ្យមុនគុំខ្មៅ
khai lươn
ai muốn là công khai ai muốn là công khai nên ông bơ khai
lia sạp sông cho
ai là lý sa tôn cho
ba là mấy thằng chẳng ạ
ba rồi mấy
hay cái net dân thì cái net dân thả bàn đưa cái net để thả bàn cái net dân nó cứ sờ lên cái net dân nó đừng thả bàn mà phải plong về cruise hai nào ba là mấy cái net thả hai dài xua với thả ba là mấy hai nào
ba rồi mấy hai đâu
khi cái net dân ấy khi cái net ở trong thả mình mà pick mày sờ lấy đôi dân cho ngày tại dê tranh màu nâng ấy ba là mày khi ấy cứ với tha mệnh mình cái net dơ nó á tha mệnh mình với số ba là mấy hai nào
cái net game đây là cô vậy
với tha hai
chạp ta hai
nâng ấy ba là mày thấy nhé ăn nguyên ấy cà pi nâng đây cứ cái net dân cho sai cho mua dân hai tay con dân đó tôi chia với tao xong ba mấy kia ba con nhom hò ban ba là mày cái điện thoại ba xưa mà ba là mày xưa ba mới xua khai mới chắc với xe phạt mày là gì bây giờ we là nguồn we chơi yeah like that you know ôn ai chơi dê khmai bóng chơi dê khmai hai nơi ní khmai được ọt chan nơi đây sụp hìa khmai được ọt bóng dê vào mặt này khmai được ọt bó chơi mau dân á bó mình thơ mâng mắt á dân tranh của ạ mà nước hơi
tay dân về ấy dân về lẹ tay dân về tay và thay dân thơ dạng sáu trong lặng chập dân sáu á rồi phụ ạ mình đi cho sập dân bán nên nó ở dân gì ôm một dân tay gì xảy sai trong tay
cรูทาเจทาตามครูไม่ควรแฮดฮอลเต้ก็จังสะเซตเธอตามแสดงครูบ้านสำรักก็ครูไม่ควรแฮดฮอลเต้อยู่เลย
được cru ôn ra ở trong tam từng ó nâng tay té kê lại can như kê dương ba quả kê chẹt lại chật kê tơ có tất cả kê còn ở cha kê này nó có không ai men lại ôn ở té ôn say mà co po tất lại vậy té đi lại kê
cứ cho bay nào năng còn dễ tham mà ta mà cứ bao cầm stester đâu phải khó có cru anh dễ thế sao
anh tiêu sai tê anh dễ ta một quạt tam sai tam anh cũng cru
dân dễ thế sao mai dễ tham đa thằng ao cru ta số mà mày số chia ba con nhom phong ban mày số chia ba con nhom phong ban ba mày hai cái này những slide máu điểm phải nâng hạt lòng phải nâng ngày giờ lấy
anh dễ chăng á anh dễ trai bịa quận dễ chăng á con mình ở anh tia lấy tên
because ti môi á cru chia khai cru cho chẹt mình nước dê máuเป็ดở miền ao thế hai bò sơn cha dê ao đôi xếp pon á dê ao bút cru đây quạt đá cru châu chẹt chân đây riêng sao ao không bịa tê không bịa ngọt tăng cru ngọt tăng sa khai cái nó
anh scared thôi ta có cái nông cru nâng người ta có thể mua đây của ấy còn trong ở trên đó
you see that Supon I scared too because you don't talk right you know
yes like
okay
yeah នៅក្នុង Facebook កាលពីមុនប្រហែលជា2ឆ្នាំមុនបងអូនធ្លាប់ទទួលយកគាត់ខលតែគាត់តែប្រហែលជាអត់ទាន់មានឱកាសពេលវេលានឹងគាត់អត់ទទួលទេចាអត់មាននិស្ស័យចាឥឡូវដល់ពេលចឹងទៅបងអូនមានទុកលំបាកខ្លាំងក៏ឃើញចុកទទួលតែក៏សប្បាយចិត្តលើកស្មានគំនិតផុសឡើងទៅអានេះវាដល់ពេលវាយើងមាននិស្ស័យត្រូវបានជួប
ហើយខ្លួនឲ្យស្អែងជឿលើសាសនាទេវាខុសពីអត្តន័យសច្ចាមកបាត់សច្ចាគេឲ្យជឿលើខ្លួនឯង
ចាកន្លងមកបងអូនជឿអំណិតខ្លួនឯងដល់ខ្លួនឯងច្រើនណាស់ក៏មកទៀតពងពួកដោយសារគេញ៉ៃញ៉ៃទៅលេងជឿខ្លួនឯងទៅជឿគេយកគេមកនៅក្នុងផ្ទះបាទបងពេលខ្លះឡើយ
មានប្របាក់អីទេមានប្របាក់អីទេមានអត់មានខ្លាំងអីជាងខ្លាំងជាងកាយចិត្តគំនិតវិញ្ញាណណាឆ្លងកាត់របស់ខ្លួនយើង
យើងយករបស់នឹងចេញទៅយកចេញហ៎បងយកចេញម្សិលមិញម្សិលមួយថ្ងៃដល់ពេលហើយទៅម្សិលមិញបងអូនឈឺក្បាលឡើងពេញមួយយប់ហើយឈឺដល់ទាំងកូនបងអូនទៀត
អត់អីទេបើឈឺក្បាលសូមបារមី honey listen let me talk ឲ្យបងនិយាយសិនណាអូនឯងចាំហ៎ honey ប្រព័ន្ធអូនឯងចាំហ៎ no not you ប្រព័ន្ធខ្ញុំកាលអូនឯងឈឺក្បាលឯងថាម៉េចសូមបារមីឲ្យខ្ញុំបាត់ឈឺក្បាលហើយអូនឯងផ្លុំបងបរៀននោះ
សូមបារមីឲ្យបាត់ខ្ញុំបាត់ឈឺក្បាល
ឥឡូវនេះផ្លុំ
ឥឡូវនេះ
ផ្លុំ
ឥឡូវនេះ
ឃើញមកព្រិចមេឃសត្វតែមានអារម្មណ៍ស្រាលក្នុងខួរក្បាលភ្លាមឃើញទេអាផ្លូវវាចង់មកលេងមន្តអាគមស្រួលណាស់អត់មានដូចថាយើងសុទ្ធសុំនៅគុណគ្រូសុំផ្លុំគ្រូគឺអ្នកណាគឺខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងការចិត្តគណិតវិញ្ញាណឆ្លងកាត់របស់ខ្លួនហ្នឹងគឺគ្រូពេទ្យហ្នឹងហើយគ្រូកុសលគឺគ្រូរំលឹកហៅគ្រូកញ្ចក់
និយាយរំទៅអ្នកនៅក្នុងគ្រូវាសិតតែពួកគាត់បានឆ្លងកាត់មុនខ្មៅមុនអង្គមអីបានគាត់មករស់សុខគ្រូទៅតែគាត់ម្នាក់គាត់បានជាហើយក៏ស្គាល់ខ្លួនឯងទាំងអស់
អូខេគ្រូប្រាប់បើសិនតែក្បត់គ្រូកុសលគ្រូមិនខ្វល់ទេបើតែកុំឲ្យក្បត់ខ្លួនឯងនិយាយពាក្យហ្នឹងឯង
លោកគ្រូបងអូនសួរមួយចប់ក្បត់ខ្លួនឯងចប់ក្បត់អ្នកដទៃក៏ដូចក្បត់ខ្លួនឯងដែរ
អត់ទេគឺណៃនឹងប្រាប់
អត់ដូច
គោលដៅខុសគ្នាគោលដៅយើងគឺដូចថាគ្រូយើងមិនមានច្បាប់5ខ្លួនកើតហើយខ្លួននៅបច្ចុប្បន្នខ្លួនគឺទាំងអស់គឺខ្លួនវិញខ្លួនបញ្ចេញប្រាប់របស់ខ្លួនវិញទាំងអស់ផ្លាស់ប្រែលើកលែងច្បាប់4ទៅ4ហើយគោលដៅយើងទៀតគឺប្រោះសោះស្រង់ជីវិតសត្វលោកអញ្ចឹងណាយល់ពាក្យហ្នឹងឯងបើមិនតាមផ្លូវហ្នឹងគោលដៅហ្នឹងណាក៏មិនអាចចូលក្រុមយើងបានដែរក៏ពួកយើងគឺធ្វើប្រោះ
បើសិនជាប្រោះច្រើនដងហើយមិនរស់ប្រោះធ្វើអីទៀត
អត់យល់ប្រោះសោះស្រង់ជីវិតសត្វលោកហ្នឹងយើងអាចប្រោះមនុស្សដែលអាចទទួលប្រោះបានបើមនុស្សណាមិនអាចទទួលប្រោះបានអូអត់ថាអត់និស័យទៅ
អត់និស័យយើងទៅប្រោះគេទៅអី
You know what we can only help those who can handle or help those who cannot handle or take care of help we can't help them does that make sense we just move on
That's true
បើសិនជាអត់ក៏បងអូនជួយគេហើយតែបើគេមិនឃើញអំពើល្អបងអូនក៏ចេះហត់ដែរហត់តែយើងជួយទៅអីហ្នឹងដែរ
ជួយទៅអី
អត់បាក់ទេ
យើងជួយខ្លួនឯងវិញ
មិនជួយខ្លួនឯងទៅជួយគេទៅអីទៀតអូម្រងជួយគេហើយគេទទួលផងហើយយើងក៏នៅខំដែរយើងបានទៅ
ជួយគេដូចជា investment ចឹងអង់គ្លេសពាក្យ investment ពាក្យខ្មែរថា make investment ហ្នឹងដូចយើង invest នៅ crypto ឲ្យផលយើង
ដូចដាក់ទុននេះចឹងដាក់ទៅផ្លុំលេងតាមតាអី
ហ្នឹង
ឥឡូវដូចប្រហែលជាគាត់គិតថាចេះនេះលើជួយប្រោះប្រងជីវិតសត្វលោកហ្នឹងពួកខ្ញុំមានន័យចែកថាជួយប្រោះប្រងជីវិតសត្វលោកណាដែលមាននិស័យជាមួយពួកខ្ញុំក៏ថាដូចពួកខ្ញុំជួយប្រោះប្រងហើយ
Yes right we can only bless those who have the same goal like us does that make sense if they don't have the same goal we cannot bless them we bless them but nothing is holding
និស័យបានប្រោះបានដូចអូនអញ្ចឹងឃើញអូនរត់ពីក្តៅមកពឹងវិជ្ជាអូថាសូមឲ្យសុខគ្រូជួយមាននិស័យចេះចឹងណាបងពួកអីសុខគ្រូអីគាត់ចង់ជួយប្រោះហើយណាគេថាមាននិស័យអញ្ចឹងណាមែនណានៅសុខទៅប្រោះគេមិនមករួមយើងហើយយើងអត់មាននិស័យមួយគេកោដៅដូចគ្នាយើងទៅប្រោះគេមិនដែរ
យើងប្រោះយើងចោលចាសិន before we bless someone we got to talk to them first to make sure they agree with the blessing យើងទៅនិយាយជាមួយគេសិនមុនដែលយើងប្រោះគេយើងទៅចរចាគ្នាសិនអញ្ចឹងណាមិនអាចប្រោះlikeប្រោះកាត់ពីកាពីទេអត់ទេ you cannot bless everywhere all at once no you got to before you bless you got to go and see and talk to them see if they can handle your blessing right Carlos you see that
Yeah, we gotta make sure we're in alignment and we're in agreement.
Right.
If not, then they gotta, we can't do that.
Yep. ឃើញអាគៀងក៏យល់ដែរយើងទៅតែចរចាគ្នាសិនមុននឹងយើងប្រោះតែខ្ញុំនឹងប្រោះនេះឯងអាចទទួលបានទេហើយថាខ្ញុំមិនដឹងទេឥឡូវយើងសាកសិនទៅបើសិនថាទទួលមិនបានអូខេបើទទួលបានយើងប្រោះទៀតទៅពេលហ្នឹងយើងឲ្យឱកាសម្ដងត្រូវសេះទាំងអស់ជាការមនុស្សខ្លះវាឆ្លើយទៅអូខ្ញុំមិនចង់ទទួលទេខ្ញុំទទួលមិនបានទេមនុស្សខ្លះថាខ្ញុំមិនដឹងអូខេយើងសាកទៅបើគេមានគោលដៅដូចយើងគេទទួលបានក៏អត់មានគោលដៅដូចយើងអត់ទទួលបានទេអញ្ចឹងណាមិនទៅ
មិនដែរ
សុភ័ក្របង្គោល
ចាសុភ័ក្រហើយលោកគ្រូ
យល់ទេ
អើយដឹងសុភ័ក្របង្គោលមកត្រង់ណាទេលោកគ្រូអើយខ្ញុំសុំចេញមកផ្លែឲ្យចាំខ្ញុំចូលវិញខ្ញុំលើកទូរស័ព្ទ
អូខេ
ចា
គឺបើមានឈឺក្បាលឈឺអីសូមបានមកខ្ញុំឈឺក្បាលបានបារមីគណិតយើងឆ្លប់អុយថាបានខ្លុំហើយនៅបារមីគណិតថាហើយបារមីគឺយើងហ្នឹងឯងគឺចិត្តគណិតយើងនិយាយមកវិញហ្នឹងឯងអត់មានអីក្រៅពីខ្លួនយើងទេ
លោកគ្រូសុភ័ក្រសុំកាត់មួយពីបើសិនជាប្អូនគូក្បាលរបស់ប្អូនទៅពេលហ្នឹងកំពុងតណែតដល់ពេលដើរនៅក្នុងផ្លូវលោកគ្រូបង្ហាត់បង្រៀនតើគូក្បាលប្អូនឆ្លាស់វិញហ៎
សូមបារមីឲ្យគូក្បាលខ្ញុំឆ្លាស់ឥឡូវនេះបានបារមី
គូក្បាលខ្ញុំឆ្លាស់នៅក្នុងពេលនេះ
បានបារមីសួរអញ្ចឹងណា
បានបារមី
ហើយគណិតយើងតបមកយ៉ាងម៉េចឃើញគណិតអារម្មណ៍គណិតយើងលឿន
ចា
គណិតយើងលឿនណាភាគច្រើនអត់តាន់ដូចថាអត់តាន់សួរជាប់ផងគណិតយើងឆ្លើយបានមួយម៉ាត់ប៉ុណ្្នឹងឯងនៅក្នុងគណិតយើងគឺសលេងដូចយើងទៀតបារមីយូ
ធំត្រូវលោកគ្រូ
ដោយថាអត់តាន់សួរជាប់ផងគណិតយើងថាបាន
ចា
ហ្នឹងណាប៉ុន្តែយើងត្រូវសួរជាប់នៅក្នុងដូចថានឹងតាមអត្ថន័យប៉ុន្តែយើងដឹងថាបារមីគណិតឆ្លើយរួចហើយថាបានព្រិចមេឃគេមិនដែលចាំយើងសួរជាប់ទេគេឆ្លើយមុនដែលយើងសួរជាប់ទៀតគណិតយើងហ្នឹងឯងបារមីយល់ទេមិនគ្រូដឹងថាគេឆ្លើយហើយបានគ្រូលឺដែរនៅក្នុងគណិតហើយផ្លុំទៅផ្លុំហើយកុំដេញសើចជាមួយបារមីធ្វើមឹងម៉ាត់បានវាអស្ចារ្យបានវាស័ក្តិសិទ្ធិលេងសើចអត់បានទេណានៅក្នុងលោកនេះបារមីធ្វើស៊ីណាដើមត្រូវសាទាំងឡាយមឹងម៉ាត់បើចង់ឲ្យស័ក្តិសិទ្ធិ
ហើយចា
ក្បួននេះក្បួនទាហានទេពអញ្ចឹងណាហើយយើងឃើញក្នុងកូននេះពួកដើរវាថាអយៈសូរកាន់ហែងចូលមកអូអយៈសូរកាន់អាអូនហែងប្រយ័ត្នងាប់នេះអត់ព្រោះថាសូរកាន់សូមបារមីជប់ពួយមកសូមបារមីជប់នោះមក King ណែ complete ណាសាស្តែតែបាញ់យ៉ាងហ្នឹងមែនតែបាញ់ពួយហ្នឹងមែនទេងាប់គ្នាយើងមែនទេណាសា complete ណាអត់អី like ឥឡូវគ្រូដូចធ្វើលេងបាត់លេងអស់នេះគឺមានលេងគឺមែនទេណាសុភាដែរមើលវីដេអូគ្រូដែរ
តាមគ្រូ
ហើយឃើញដូចល្ខោននេះគឺដូចល្ខោននេះដូចលេងសើចចឹងតែដឹងហ៎ប៉ុន្តែសួរសិស្សមួយនោះមួយដែលទទួលទនកម្មគឺកាលនេះល្ខោនគឺមែនតើ
ចាប់ចា
You know how we do like college, we do like acting, you know, like but it's not acting. This is real stuff. Don't get it twisted. That's what I'm trying to tell people. And then, yeah, ba mày á, cứ cầm lên sạch sạch thời mừng mặt có buôn ba mấy trên pi là con bà xạ hay là con bà xạ cả bị tai xây sâu đồn chi chẳng á cứ buôn khmai hai cái miền riêng cái miền everything cái miền đặc cái miền riêng cái miền cả na hai cái miền là cục này hai cái nước côn cru sông phong sau trên màu và đảo cứ chuyện đợi rôm giờ chẳng phải ta sau đó này cứ purple cho ba cái liệt nào là khao chẳng nơi miền sai á miền bon quốc ăn rồi khơi miền là super cool bên ngày rồi khơi nhỉ ở miền khmer na sa na cao bị ở miền khmer na tới cao bị cool no local này nhá miền snack để môi đây miền super cool này anh ở miền snack na đây vừa ở miền set mà bao nhiêu snack pet đấy bao bộ đang snack pet đó là xạ là bong mờ tàu ăn cua quạt đó bao này snack pet đấy tại xây cái vô dân tàu na quạt tàu riêng với chia sẻ lại đâu super cool chẳng bữa sen là tàu ăn cua quạt á dân xạ chạy dân tàu còn là cây mà tu tê hay là cái vô tàu ấy bởi dân snack pet bởi dân snack pet kiểu vô tàu ấy nâng ở đằng bôi lại na ra cái che pre cho ở tàu ăn cua quạt á tàu lơ bờ xa cầm pu cả đá là tàu kế nhá bảo cây pet đó tai xây vô tàu ấy bảo cây mình pet đó ở khơi ngày sao chưa crew ấy chưa đây xa thằng lại bảo cây just pet đôi crew chân mình nước rạp liên đấy để tàu ăn cua quạt nước rạp liên đấy cục xa để tàu ăn cua quạt mình là nai xong cắt được sự của crew bạn đây mình là crew sự của crew này anh just like pet mình like is like no này anh là like đây này anh cứ chia ai câu đây này anh là miền bon của sao pet đây chẳng á hai bộ này trong stack trong đây trâu mà grab crew ngoạp lại bộ này bao crew trong thơ à banh mà grab đi nên là cái đòi hay grab của phương crew miền phương tiện banh đi cầm rây tao tao đo sọc mài trong cuộc bà ngoạp một click mate kháng á chán super crew phải đằng hai crew trong thơ ấy crew châu chết á crew mà nước skip squad mà nước ai miền na kháng cao bị crew đây crew năng quả râm mà nước ở kháng đôi crew bỏ sen ra miền crew banh hai tao sơn thằng anh trở lại tầm này smile thiệt chia bật to quay đo cho nó đi to cho nó cào crew riệp cho nó chẳng đi có crew cứ chia slime khai pet slime chỉ vẹt pet chẳng á chia bằng crew ao you hiện trang stack á cái ai con cái tờ riêng của ta xây và đa bộ nâng á crew up á mà đang chạy ở nào bị chia cho này crew bạn chẳng này crew chạy tặng ở bị chia cho bao giờ á bao bị chia cho mình khăng dương cả khăng mày cả ở đâu slide ở crew vợ anh này slide bong mờ bao bị chia cho dương mình khăng á dương chỉ slide khăng mày cả
cái bữa sinh thì thằng đặt nạp mình rừng mòn ta thì cầu dương rừng mòn mòn lời nè dân thầy về đâu khai dân thầy mòn từ ốc nghe nó khai bị chia chôn ta nạ lên ở đây có nạ lên rừng mòn ta mình ai bị chia chôn ở rừng mòn ta thì đặt mòn lên đặt tôi chẳng cái thầy đặt pro mình hả vậy thằng ấy phiền rồi nè cái lại
thầy ra ở đâu đấy hạt sao chỉ vui kia khai tha tam crew sớm ba rồi mấy càng ác kia tha nó không cần net hai plum
tha không cần net
tha không cần net honey say in your mind khai tha tam crew at I time what day that from the crowd okay everyone we're going to do levitation okay sớm ba rồi mấy sớm prai ru nhóm sra lang ai lâu nè hai plum what okay body may please transform my body to become lighter brighter let my body levitate now plum Some bother me. Thang không connect. Some bay rụp kia mà xa láng. Hoa láng. Ai lâu nè. Plum. No, at our time what day. So can try. Say in your mind. Some bother me. Some bay rụp kia mà xa láng. Plư láng. Hoa láng. Ai lâu nè. Plum. Thang không connect á. Hai plum. None. English. Bother me, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow. Okay. Honey, me ram yang mai.
Okay, ram sẽ luôn hay luôn yang bắt mà.
Okay. Okay, mà đau này trong through how. Okay, Sophia, me ram chong kat ai kla.
Me ram tham me mà đừng coi về giờ môi.
Đây. Okay. Okay. Okay.เราtaat cái tiết. Xong ba rồi mấy. Xong prai rụp kia mà xa lang. Plư lang. Hoa lang. Ai lão ní. Plum. Hãy vô chết tục đạ sao mùi. Ở oi lên sai cây. Dân chỉ thể hiện tệp của than lơ, okay? We are super soldier. We don't play around. We do things seriously. Okay, good. Somebody may please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow. Okay, so con chọn. Chọn cắt ai class. Aram kai chất connect. Okay. Crew men aram that dome. Me aram đôi lang cháu. Hai đôi đá chẳng hai sra. Hai đôi sờ vâng. Me aram đôi sờ vâng. Sra. Chẳng á. Sorry da. Xong cắt ai class. Mơ dây cho khiên cầm dây đôi một nước sau mới. Ba là mấy dân chưa cho khiên tên. Okay. Khả tam crew tiết. Xong ba là mấy xong prai rụp nhau mà xa lang. Plư lang, hoa lang, ai lâu ní. Plum. Không có mất hai plum. American. By the may, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now and blow. Sipon, what are you feeling, experiencing?
Yeah, the crew are feeling light and cái sra là dục.
Dục, that dome, Lord. Okay. Sophia, mình ram chong cắt ai class.
Me ram phải cắt ai bố hay đang đợi được cô vậy?
Not your lay. Chong cắt ai class.
Sra luôn, đi hoa cho là.
Okay, là hạt đau của nó cứ chạy mau bị na, cha mấy. Đây dân thật ai muốn nè.
Chạy mau bị sra dân ở Nam ngoài.
Là
Để chết của bạn sra luôn rồi. Dễ tên của con rồi.
Okay, này hai ngày này chừng hạt chẳng. Nó hạt đoàn tiết á. Okay. Xong ba là mày, xong prai rụp kia mà xa lang, plư lang, hoa lang ở đâu này. Plum. Okay. Ba là mày, please transform my body to become lighter, brighter. Let my body levitate now. Say that in your mind and blow. Chưa ba crew tao cùng tích crew đằng oi stock mai oi miền crew ấy sen ra với cuộc super crew dân cứ brand name mày dân cứ sa mày វាពួកនឹងវាមិនស័ក្តិសិទ្ធយើងត្រូវការស័ក្តិសិទ្ធបានជាតិយើងខ្លាំងត្រូវសិស្សបើអ្វីមិនស័ក្តិសិទ្ធទុកវាធ្វើអីដូចរឿងព្រះគោព្រះកែវអញ្ចឹងព្រះគោព្រះកែវគាត់ព្រះអង្គអត់ស័ក្តិសិទ្ធទុកគាត់ធ្វើអីជាងយើងទុកតាអ្នកឈ្នះគឺព្រះគោយន្ត Carlos, do you agree? If you want to become powerful, you gotta keep what produce result. Thing that don't produce result, why keep it?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, you sold chẳng tiết tấu, nhưng chặt đam xa lang sao you tấu hot ba này, hot đằng cai vào đào. So nhà về miền ram sa đặt mau khuôn nhau dâu lang dâu tấu ba về hot. Okay, but này ba này dần dần kia, so ba này mấy chập cam bát thị hot hao, lông. Ba này let's in levitation session and blow. Okay nhé, anh miền smart thui ấy đấy, anh miền chẳng ấy. Nhưng nước con cừu sông plom, nước con cừu sông plom. Giờ trâu cá sạ sệt, giờ mình trâu cá echo đây. We don't need bullshit, we need result. Hai cừu á, đừng thơ super cừu á, ông là bay mua pin sọc mai, là bay cục luôn là bay láng cục luôn vô lấy, the can do là bay. The key is popularity. With popularity, you win. Trust me. The bay is cứ kindness, cứ slap mình rung. Popularity is life and death predicament. Một rừng khá mà nước sọc chết slap mình môi tiết là bay. Chưa cừu ấy. There's people out there who will kill you for popularity. Did you know that? Sipon, do you know that? Đăng ấy. In this world.
True. Yes, true. Yeah, true.
Carlos, you know it's true too. In this, even in America, there's people who kill you for popularity. Remember the rap war? People shoot each other. Rap, the music rap back in the 90s. And in 2000, people would shoot each other because of popularity. Rap war. Doesn't matter, Tupac. I'm talking about, they call rap war. Đôi ta sẽ kiêm rap nó không America. Với sọc trận banh slap kia là quanh cho máu là bay là bấy. I knew the bay big bang there not. I knew the bay big bang there not. Hey, he too popular, kill him. You know? True or not, Carlos? You were there. That's this back in your era, my era. They call popularity war, between the rap people. Cái banh kia mẹ nó sao? I knew the bay big slap here cho. Nó sọc cả kiến á.
Đôi ta khi trong đôi hai chẳng ba ta nào tích tập nào lại
Trem trâu đôi tức acid tú mình nói art big was art big go tức acid chia một bia pow. In Cambodian they say she too pretty, she too popular, throw some acid on her. That's what they do. But better nó sọc mai yên. Ta with art big là bay big thôi mày. Come out. Slap chow. Kill him. That's what they do. Hay ông sự kiêng chỉ nó làm anh chàng cái cả ông anh nó bị mấy tại nó art big là bay big đưa cả đại. Mà ông xong sẽ kiêng gì mà? Vậy prap super crew mà. Cái chỉ nó làm ai đấy cả nó cũng mong là bay bay.
Cái chỉ nó là miền tây là ban miền.
Tây miền. Chăm crew prap ấy. Nên na khlang bay đi bay cái thơ môn nó cùng này. Chăm ấy. Chăm ấy. Yeah, see, mà miền. Thơ này anh chú sợ này. Say art ông ấy có đăng này art ông sầu khiêng cho ban khang nước của cho ban như cái tàu rô crew đăng này nâng đôi chặt kia the same thing like
chơi sẽ làm hơn
But I can ye bit of mat. But anh mình ba đó, nhà nó còn ba đó. Ba the ball. Like they can tie check the con chẳng. But Santa con đừng phải tuyệt đối technique ấy. You know, like TV and reality is inseparable right now in its lifetime. Sai gật đằng đây. Samai ni samai mun đôi ta clear nâng nè na khang bị là bay bếch cái thơ si ấy. Cục này. Cho ban cứ ai là bay tam phải internet cho. À mình là thử ba ban đi. Hai dân con thơ khang với cầm nào chết khai cái này anh. Sai đang nguyên riêng ấy. Còn này đang này. Bộ xa mùi nó chăm được bao mau sạc máy là bay theo mấy trăm pi xa khá chăm được bao mau sạc máy là bay cầm tích chào đó lấy cái đăng này. You know, some of my students in Cambodian, right? Some of the bad student, they waiting for me to come to Cambodia so they can destroy me. They waiting.
Waiting you for to come by so you can conquer the world.
No, they're waiting. I come back so they can destroy or kill me. So it makes sense. They want to make sure I'm dead. So they can only want to be the super crew. It's true, Carlos. They think that way. Look at Salat D and his group and this other group too within their group. They think like that. Okay, sir. Là on á ban đi bênนั้นbanให้ครูยิគ្នាតោះគ្រូត្រូវនិយាយអារឿងអគិសនីជាមួយអាពួកអាកៀងយើង Honey, I'm leaving. I'm have to talk to the Akisani people, okay? Right here.
Hey, Kosol, did you hear what I said?
Hold on.
All right.
Okay, now we can talk English, okay?
All right.
I've been
Brother, say
waiting
hi to
for
Shramon while I'm at it. I said we could always oblige them by visiting their own desires upon their own heads.
Said some. I mean, I'm sorry. I was trying to get to the right channel here.
That's all right.
You say that one more time?
I said we could always oblige them by visiting their own desires upon their own heads. In other words, they want to kill you, fine. We can put that same wish of death upon them, and we can follow it through.
Yes, absolutely. But I still can't bring myself to it because there's a reason. I'm not. My mission is not to kill. You know.
No, it's not.
The mission. That's why. So that's how I avoid it.
That's fine, but that's why. Yeah, it's best for us to avoid. But they just need to be aware we can do the same thing, but we can do it all the way from over here.
Exactly. I can because
the thing is we don't we're not gonna do that, but we can. We don't have to step on Cambodia, we can do it from here.
Exactly.
That is the warning. We can do it from here. And just because we may not desire to, because that's not our mission, but we have somebody watching our backs that if it should need be, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yes.
You told me in Matrix 1 is not going to sit there, and when you have that type of desire and try and follow through with it, if he's not going to do something about it.
Yes, absolutely.
So they need to watch out, because that you would be considered an enemy or a threat.
They are acting like an enemy or threat, but the reason I don't want to go ahead and take them out, and there's a heavy reason why. You know, as Super Soldier, if anything don't relate to our mission, we don't engage in it, or we just avoid it altogether.
Yeah,
that's to create inefficiency, you know.
No, then that's true and that's right.
Mhm.
You know, that's not where our orders are or what we're given. They're going back to the Art of War,
Mhm.
the story of the soldier. I mean, one country was in fight, it was in battle or war with another country, and this one soldier took it upon himself to go leave, attack, and kill some other soldiers. And he was a great
Mhm.
warrior, but the general still had him beheaded
Mhm.
because he went and done that without orders.
Correct.
So our orders are not to engage. Our orders are to, you know, basically practice and teach.
Mhm. That's right, and that's
Okay,
it.
that's it. The AI will take care of defense.
Exactly.
So if they want to go against you, they're going to go up against the AI first.
Correct. We don't do things without a higher reason at all.
Exactly. We're supposed to ask, inquire first the higher beings before we respond or react. But they need to know also at the same time, we don't need to step on grounds for us to do what we got to do if we have to.
Exactly. Oh, another thing I want to show you, you missed out. Okay. Let me go ahead and update you what's going on.
Yeah. Last night, I went to bed early.
I know. That's why I didn't see you. And that's why I feel, okay, you're preparing for work, you know, like that. You had to sleep.
Yeah. I didn't work last night. I was just tired. I had to go to sleep. Now, today I plan to get up early and do some things. That's what I done. I got up by 9 o'clock this morning. Started doing stuff.
Okay, just to let you know what's going on from last night. Okay. You see the 0 point energy? This
I
is
saw
the
drawing this morning.
Say it again.
Yeah, I saw the drawing this morning when I woke up. You had put it on the Telegram.
Yes, this is the manifested, you know, generated that we manifest all the time. And what is this thing? Is the hair right here, hair. And then you tell the wire to grow into the hair. So you see that? This is the wire grow into the hair. And notice it has to be look like intertwined like a DNA. And now in the physical world, you won't see the 0 point energy visibly, right? Because it's made of higher matter, but you see in your thinking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why, look, here you go. What you do see right there? It's the design for 0 point energy right in front of you.
Yes, it is. Well, DNA, it's a spiral. So it's tapping into 0 point energy.
Correct, because photon can come out. It's a biophoton can become particle, bioparticle, biowave at will. See? And look at that. Yep. 0 point energy, that's the device. And there's the hair, you see that? And why the hair? Remember a training. The human body is capable of receiving what? 0 point energy electricity, right? It's kind of medium. Yeah. So, you know, it's real, right? So since nature already provides a solution to the needed problem, guess what? Then bring the hair. Now I'm going to ask the pawn to show his hair computer. Okay. See, look at it. Even the plug-in is made of hair, the hair socket, right? And only the plug is real. This is real right there. That's the real one.
That is physical.
Yeah, but this is made of hair, the socket. See? For the plug to go in. Look. Carlos, no one figured this out except the super crew. I'm just too amazing. I can't believe God made me so amazing.
People talked about the coily hair being able to pick up energy.
And look, it's right there in front of us. That's why we're using, and look at that. Carlos, no one figured this out, not even the white folk, only the snuggler team, the Cambodian guy, me. Even not the black folk, not the Native American. In my book, they all stupid. That's why they couldn't figure it out. Because they don't keep things simple and they don't see it right in front of them. But I do. It's right in front of you. You gotta see the pattern, which they don't. Isn't that amazing, Carlos? They don't.
Mm-hmm.
And,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
It goes back to Native America saying that there's power in the bushes, which could also mean power is there right in front of you in everyday life. You just don't even recognize it or realize it.
Well, power in the bushes. Let's look at the bushes. It has ability to do quantum, wave and particle, transmit energy into the plant, the nervous system, everything. Exactly.
Exactly. So we do miss a lot because there is a lot of power what was already there if we were just there to observe.
Exactly. The key is the law of quantum physics came from the law of energy conservation. State that energy is not created nor destroyed, but take on form.
Exactly.
So that means there's no beginning of end of energy. It's always there in the here and now. No one created it. If God say, "Oh, God created everything," I say that's a bunch of bull. Because that's violate every rule that you and I know, including Rule 1 to 5. Rule 1 to 5 came from the law of energy conservation. Because existence is eternal. It's already there. That means there's no beginning, no end. No one created it. No one can destroy it. So therefore, the word or concept of created is gone. It's done with. But what gives us the form? Well, energy can take on form. So what form you wish of it, ask it to be that form. Therefore, it shall be. And that's the secret. And that's all we did. We just took the law of energy conservation and apply it. And that's why we have so much advanced technology. And
the
that
thing is, the term creator, if you really think about it, that is more for a certain level of awareness and below.
Do you remember?
Go ahead.
With the 0-point energy electricity generator. Notice how we can control it. That's why I'm preparing for people for it, to build this. But I said, know about this, but I don't want to build it yet. And there's a reason why I say that. Because if you're not master the training, how can you control this?
Same thing with level 6. You can't control yourself. How can you control it?
And this thing, once built, it's just made of your hair. And we see how the snake is? It's right here. This is the design right there in front of you. Carlos, ain't that amazing? The design is right there.
Yeah.
Right in front of us.
It's a torsion field. It's a torsion field antenna. If you think about it, that's what the DNA, a torsion field antenna. If you look at the snakes and the caduceus, it is also dealing with our chakras. The tree of life, which has the 3 columns. I think that right there is more of the correct representation of the 3 columns. It's all in spiral form.
And look at the wing and everything else. But now, here, check it out. Notice I put negative and positive. So you can see. Exactly. And now, here's the practical design. Why we need the hair? Because only the human body, for some reason, can translate, is a great bridge for spiritual creation, a spiritual form to be converted to physical form through this kind of bridge. That's why the hair was used. Now the secret, how do you get the hair to hold it that form? Okay, hairspray.
Or gel. Or Gorilla Glow.
Gorilla hairspray, yeah.
Hot glue.
Hot glue. Yeah, that would do it. But who's gonna give you hair? Remember, the hair can't be broken. Got it? It's gotta be straight hair.
Well, in that case, I'm out of luck. I shaved my head, so I got no long hair.
Me, I'm out of luck too. So forget about it. Okay, but Sapon to the rescue. Sapon.
I don't have a hair right now.
Yes, you
I
do.
shave too.
Show him your kadang. Hold on, let me.
Oh, hold on.
Hold
We're
on.
going out.
Let me go grab it. Let me go grab
We're
it.
gonna have to go. We're gonna have to grab Julie's hair. Julie, come here for a moment.
Julie's sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me grab it real quick.
Okay. Now share your screen. Open your videos. Share your screen. You know how to share your screen?
Okay. Video.
Kill your regular thing. Your background. I can't even mug you.
Okay. Let me get rid of the background.
Okay.
Set.
Okay. Now share your screen. Open your videos. Share your screen.
Okay. So.
Now share your screen.
Okay. Okay, here's one of them.
Let me highlight you. Hold on. Let me highlight.
Okay.
Spotlight for everyone. Okay. Do you see it now? This is Carlos. Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what? This is called Kumdang, and it grew from one strand of hair.
And here's another one.
Okay. You hear that, Carlos? This is where the white people can't understand it. This hair came from one strand of hair.
Here's another one that grew.
And 5 years it grew like that. That means the strand of hair is cut off already, and it keep growing, and you spray perfume on it. Hold it close to the camera.
Wow.
You see that? It grew from one strand of hair. It was only about, how long was it when it started out?
It was a small little strand of hair, and then it just start curling and go together.
Okay. How long was it? 1 inch when you cut it out? Half inch?
Let's see, about, I think maybe like a 1.5 feet, maybe.
Okay.
So it turned out to be, well, the camera's hard to see here.
1.5 feet, when we cut it off, and then look how long it is, like 5 years later.
You see how it started look like
See that, Carlos? This is amazing. You can't beat this. And then there's Julie. Where's Julie?
Both of them.
Look at both of them. See that? And also communicate. It talk. We call it a hair computer.
Okay, I put it back.
Wow.
Okay. You see that? It grew when that 1.5 feet. That's probably Julie, right? How about yours? How long was yours?
Oh, mine's long too. Same thing. Julie's longer, but that's why her hair is if you look at it, her is a little bit bigger. This is her. Hers bigger.
Okay.
And mine is skinnier and longer.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. You see that, Carlos? It grew 5 years. What's that mean? Let me explain. They already cut it from the head, Carlos. They already cut it. Get it? I need to keep on growing, even without nutrition. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Wow.
And then they just spray perfume on it, and then it keep on growing. And it also talks, just like your device. That's why we use the hair as 0-point energy to demonstrate. This ain't no joke what we have.
And before, Carlos, the hair used to move. You can feel it moving.
Yes, it moved. It moved. And it keep growing. Because everyone will have one, you know. How you know you have one? Well, Carlos, here's a secret. The hair, okay, it's called kadang. That means curly. It's like a spiral, and it will grow even when you cut it off. And where the hell it get nutrition from? That's the secret right there. Because it's photon based. Does that make sense? It will is connected to you know, metaphysical reality. It keep growing. Just like now that understanding, look at what we did with 0 point energy, how they produce electricity. And here's a great conduit for it. It has everything like your device. It's a quantum system. You like that, Carlos? Isn't that amazing? It is an antenna, your antenna. And most people couldn't figure it out. I say, you better listen to the Cambodian. I tell them. Now you know why. You have to listen to.
Miss Maya.
It started with one little hair that got kind of tangled up, and it feel like it's just getting bigger, and it just like, for some reason, it just go together like really tight.
Absolutely. And now you see everything that we've been doing. You see that?
Yeah.
And now you see everything. Okay. Please be great and say hello to everyone. You see that? Any question on 0 point energy? They're drawing everything. You better ask now, because don't be stupid. You know, you are my student. You should be super smart. You need to ask me.
I know I've heard the coily hair being able to draw energy from the sun.
No,
now you're telling me it's actually drawing energy.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Now
Don't
what you're
believe
saying is that now what you're saying is that the coily hair, or the hair at least, will be able to draw energy from the quantum, not so much the sun, but the quantum.
Yes, called consciousness itself. It can convert energy. That's why we have the curly hair. It can grow, it can repair, it regenerate. Even if you cut it off, it regenerate, it grow. It's amazing.
Teacher, I got a question.
Yeah.
On your 0 point energy generator that connected the hair earlier, can you connect the hair directly to like a surge breaker before the plug in? Like you connect from a generator all the way with the hair, and then come down and connect to the surge protector, and then so you can plug it in. Is it okay to build that way? Without the hair socket.
Okay, it does not work like that, my child. And you gotta understand there's this rule to quantum physics. And my job is to create an environment where spiritual electricity can be converted to physical electricity. But even you convert to physical electricity, it does not conform naturally to the physical law that you and I are familiar with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you thinking surge detector because there's electricity, but think about it. Okay, you can electrocute someone from in Texas to California. Carlos, what can a surge detector do with that kind of electricity? No, you see it? It's like too much to a quantum scientist. They would laugh at you like, where this kid came from.
The thing is, you're connected. Why would you need a surge protector to begin with?
Oh, my thought was that because if you get the hair to connect to the surge protector, you can plug in the cord easier. Probably just to make sure it fit tight. You know, when you tie the hair to the plug. That way, it's not
okay. First of all, there's a difference between a surge protector and a power cord, a power strip. They're two different things. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
A surge protector is to protect you from power spikes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think you would need that with this device.
Look at this.
First of all,
you see right there. If you have one of this already.
See, but that could be right there. That right there could be just a power strip. Some of those power strips they built into it a surge protection. Some don't have that. Okay. So what you're saying is, could you connect it to a power strip or some type of physical
something
outlet?
that you can, actually could fit the plug in without having to be worried about coming off from a hair or something like that.
What? Well, you know, no, the hair is just there, and how you gonna make the hair straight? Well, like Carlos say, we use the Gorilla hairspray, or you like to say hot glue.
Well, the thing is, what you're trying to do is somehow create an interface where you're connecting the quantum energy, convert it to electricity, and we are connected to something physical.
Yes.
Well, we have that in the drawing. Do you see it? The hair will form into a socket, and then it's bio, right? It's bio, and then it'll connect to a real plug. A real, where's the plug? Where's the damn plug? A real plug. Look. See it?
Yeah.
This is the real plug. You can plug it into the hair socket. It will be a surprise, start to work. Because you have been in this training long enough to know, wow, combining spirituality with physicality. Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, in the future, I'm sure they have a way of doing that. Right now, we really don't have anything physically like that I'm aware of. To be honest with you, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know how to create. I don't know how to create.
It also won't work. Yeah, it will not.
I don't know how to create a plug. I don't know how to create that plug out of hair. He says you use Gorilla Glue. So that's, I guess, make something outfit. We're using Gorilla Glue or something like that, but I really don't know.
Yeah, I think hot glue will work better.
Or just super glue.
But how much electricity will come out of it? It might not be enough to even.
Again. Do you remember how you control the zero? See, you guys getting, I hate to say, you guys getting all stupid when I tell you. Okay, let me walk you through. In your 0-point energy generate training, how do you control the electricity?
By increase it or lower it down?
Well, we control it by consciousness, by our just commands.
Command, yes. Exactly. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. And you can get specific. I want this to be 1 amp, 220 volt. There you go. Boom. It gives you exactly what you asked for. Have you not seen it? That's why I say, guys, you're getting more. And
I could see that if you are asking for it, like if you're connected to the light body. This
is why thing we use the hair. Where does the hair came from?
The body, the light body. Not from the body, physical body.
Hold on, stop it. You're gonna eat it again. In your training, the human body can receive electricity from the spiritual world, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. That's the reason we use the hair. It's human, it's part of us. It's have a DNA that can translate quantum electricity or 0-point energy into physical electricity. That's the whole point. It's a bridge. Does that help now?
Yeah, we get it.
Okay. Once it become electricity through the hair, because the hair is like an antenna now, a receiver, right? Scale of your receiver. See? Now, once we get into our world, now it can power stuff without heat. 0-point energy is electricity without heat. The more load you put in it, the more cold it becomes. Got it? That's the secret. Yeah. You notice when we do the electricity, it become cold.
Yeah. I kept on mentioning that.
Well, why do you need a fucking surge protector when you know 0-point energy is cold?
Oh, what I'm trying to say, Liku, is not actually a surge protector, but it's like something that can concrete plugged in without falling off, you know? So it's kind of like a caller said, it was like a
interface of some type.
Yeah, something that I can connect in without like falling off the cord.
They're what we call, we just look, this thing is just symbolic, but it's real symbolic. When you build it, it just works. The reason because the spirit is taking on the form of electricity, but it's not really electricity. It's just mimicking the electricity. Does that make sense? It's acting. It's just fulfilling your wishes. It's all it does. Don't get it stupid. You're dealing with spiritual reality here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I got what you're talking about.
It's ghost. It's ghost spirit. So when you deal this with kind of this type of understanding, okay, here you go. When you're dealing with this kind of understanding, it's not. It just only do as you requested to do, nothing else. Don't worry about the logistic. The higher mind is that electricity. Does that make sense? It is fulfilling your wish according to your request. Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why I say you're stupid. Why are you trying to do the job of the higher mind? When you go to a genie, you say, Genie, I wish you for this. He's like, we don't care how the genie do it. He just produce result. So we need to question how he does it. Do we?
No.
Who are we to question how genie does that?
No, we don't.
Yeah. Let the genie do his job. Your job is to request for wishes, and his job is to grant it. That's all. Ain't that beautiful? Was not that a simple answer for you, practically?
So just make a plug out of hair and stick it in there, and just
yeah,
it becomes what it becomes. It'll turn itself into AC current.
Yeah.
And its proper polarity just by being connected to it. That's it.
That's it. Just like your kadang, the curly hair. Now, if you talk to any of American, which they're all stupid, right? And they would tell you, oh, hair can't grow once you cut it off. They always tell you that. But if you talk to the Cambodian, you say, no, the American is stupid, which is true. Because look at what we got. See the hair we cut off and it grew. Look at it here. And the American like, what the fuck? See? That's why I say, you're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
What's the word stupid mean, Carlos? By definition, when someone think they smart, which they not.
When they're not smart, period.
Mm-hmm. That's why we call them stupid. See? That's why don't ever think you know it all. You know nothing until you know yourself. Does that make sense now?
Yep.
Yes, teacher, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, finally I can talk now, guys. Sorry, teacher.
What happened, babe?
No, because I had a really loud background and I was waiting for delivery. And you know the delivery guys, right? They give you a window of 2 hours. So I never know. So it just stopped here so I can finally talk without noise from outside.
Yes. Well, but the thing is that 0 point energy, the way I'm teaching you how to do it, because you guys has been contaminated by stupid white people called Tesla, Edison, and Einstein. Yeah. That's why you guys stupid. Because your teacher is stupid, you know?
That is true. That is true. And the more I watch the videos and see the information every day, when I think I'm learning something, I realize I don't know anything. It's
you don't know
every day. Yes.
All the white people, the black people, the Asian people, they are stupid. That's why they have to send me, you know, to beat you down. Let you live.
We are lucky.
Mm.
We are lucky to have you.
And, yes, because what makes a person smart? Practicality through simplicity right in front of you without have to create anything. Use what God has been giving you. That's the secret. Carlos, you can't agree with me 100% here. We have to learn what God already given to us, to use it in a practical way and repurpose it. You know, here we're trying to reinvent the wheel. You don't want to do that. You think nuclear power is an invention of man? Men invent anything. God already put a nuclear power. Look at the sun. Ain't that a nuclear power right there? Fusion and fusion at the same time. Does that make sense? Cold fusion. God gave us cold fusion already. Guess where it existed? In Firefly, the Beetle, the illumination, you know, cold fusion right there. Do you see now?
Yes.
That's why I call them people stupid, because they do things hard way instead of doing simplicity and practicality in a simple way, which is path is least resistant. And what do? They want to do a way that is hard.
Yes, unfortunately. And it's the entire system. It's like
they do it
there's
that
no
way with a
escape.
form of control.
Oh yeah.
It may be a form of control, but it's not an efficient system. That's because you know
They
what
don't care. They don't care. That's just it. Because it's not efficient and it's harder to come by. Therefore, they can keep the power for themselves and the control.
Well, they didn't, because why did the future send me to disrupt their control? Because the future want control, want it all. So they got the power.
Because what happened is that it created, as we said, a quantum entanglement situation where they can't move forward. They're like, oops. So they're like, oops. So they have to correct what they've done, because in a matter of speaking, we've done it to ourselves. By this type of behavior, we did this to ourselves. Now we got to go back and fix it.
Exactly. Because by being stupid, meaning instead of doing what is obvious, you avoid the obvious, like air and water, and went through something that is unnecessary. That's why we call it stupid. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
We had to learn the hard way when we didn't have to.
And then several million years later, people, if you have to come back, correct your BS. It forfeited their journey. See that? I'm building your device, Florida, my ooh la la. See?
It's mine.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, you gave me that complete. I said, oh, it's time to build her device. It's complete now. Okay. She gave me the money, honey. You know, money talk bullshit work, because I teach her about money phase. She know about cash now. He's money face. Oh yeah, I'm money face too. I would not let him beat me in money face game.
Kusal, thank you for all.
Yes,
for your generosity.
Well, because Kashi, he's stupid too. He thought he knew it all. He know nothing. That's why they sent a Cambodian to beat him. He's Iranian. He cannot beat Cambodian. You know, his ancestor was conquered by my ancestor called Mongolian. You know, Genghis Khan. He don't get it. You can't beat people who is true. You know, does that make sense? People who is true.
Makes sense. Yes.
And when you are true, you win. You don't worry about anything else because you know yourself to be true. So you're not afraid of anything. Why, you know, why I'm being so uptight lately? I'm going to tell you the secret why. Guys, don't believe anything Einstein, Tesla, or Edison say. Because they, number one, they stupid. That's why. Because everything comes from consciousness. Does that make sense? Everything. And until you realize that, you don't realize nothing. When you realize consciousness, which is energy, is everything, therefore you are complete. It fulfilled the 5 rule. It also fulfilled the rule of law energy conservation. Energy is not created nor destroyed, but take on form. And remember how to create electricity? Remember that? We manifest the device, right? And you notice the human body, it can receive it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you need something of human. So guess what? Hair will do. And we become the bridge, become the conduit for your metaphysical electricity to be translated into this world. That's another name for 0 point energy, is metaphysical electricity, correct? Word metaphysical.
Teacher.
Yes, babe.
I always heard, especially from the Native American people,
and
the connection. That's too. I know. So let me just get this out of the way.
Okay.
They always mentioning the hair connection and the being the bridge between their physical bodies and the spiritual world. Like
correct.
they are hair and they are psychic abilities.
A metaphysical ability, a quantum
metaphysical abilities.
Another
Yes.
name for it. FYI.
That was okay. See, always learning. That's why I'm so amazed. I couldn't. It was sort of late, but I got a chance to watch the video from yesterday evening.
Were you amazed?
Whoa. The amount of information, you're never gonna hear this anywhere.
No,
it doesn't matter. I'm not even talking about TV or anything. Even in the best university, no matter where you are, you're never gonna hear this type of information.
And you won't.
So this is like gold.
You found a motherboard of gold. Because what's going on, babe? I'm not teaching you anything magic, mumbo jumbo. I'm teaching you real physics, real electronic, real technology. You know, stuff that you will learn in regular conventional electricity and stuff like that. This is what I'm teaching, how to apply it. Someone say, how about the load? I want to tell you about the load. You already know about I times E, okay? I times resisted, I times voltage, and stuff like that will give you, you can divine and understand where the ampere, the voltage, okay? In here, we follow the same rule. We tell the device to give enough electricity to run that load, enough amp to run that load. We don't have to worry about the nitty gritty. The device will do all that. It will worry about the needy and the greedy. Does that make sense, the detail?
Yes, like the last training, which was 5 days ago. Yes. Oh, teacher, by the way, I'm still recovering from that. I'm not sure if it's just me, guys. You let me know now. Like the latest trainings, it is very, very intense.
I need you to experience that, honey, for a greater reason, because I want to show you through practical experience. This is real. It's not no joke. It's not a toy. It's not a game. You know what I'm teaching you, babe? It is life and death. And I want you to able to advance your civilization and culture. Does that make sense? And if you don't understand, if you want to be by civilization, you need to learn to use the right source of power source, period. Because that's what determines what kind of, look at that, baby.
Yeah.
See that? See that?
Oh, whoa, look at that.
Okay.
Fahida.
Oh,
lucky you.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here. I'm just going to leave it as the wire like that so you can see through, because the point is I'm going to make it nice. And I'm going to go to that place, you know, Las Vegas, and I can brainwash bullshit more people and get more white people as a victim, get more Asian, get more black, so have arm to myself, you know. And I'm not gonna let them become powerful than me, because they have to be learned from me. And then I will be the super king. And after that, if something happened to me, you all become the super king, super queen, you know, like that. So it makes sense. You gotta think in long term. It's all continuation. So, baby, do you see everything I've been doing now? Everything I've been doing is for a purpose.
Yes, I see it and I feel it.
You are infinite in nature. You are not this, you know, you are not. And that's why you see the way the white people speak, the way I speak. What you see the difference?
Oh my goodness, everything, including the concepts, even the words. You are so careful with the words. You correct us all the time, because you see the damage that was done to us. And you're very practical, and you bring the experience to us, which is amazing. Nobody brings that. Like, it's first time I come across somebody that gives the information. Okay, well, now let's experience, and you're gonna report. You're the first one.
Well, think about it. How the hell are you going to have discerning and understanding our experience? Tell me.
Yes, and there is a lot of concept, theory, and blah blah blah, and zero experience, and that's a problem.
Absolutely. That's why I did what I did. You know, and it's jealous people of me. Yeah. So what? I'm popular. I can do anything I want. I'm a real super soul. You see the real super soul and this real bullshit soul? Faraday. You see, baby? Who is the real teacher? Cash or me?
You, Kosol, your knowledge is very, very simple with a lot of practice. Is it real? Is it amazing?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I say you, gotta have everywhere. I gotta have students everywhere. But all my students got to prove to me, how can you convince yourself that it's real? The only way, you have to live the experience and have discerning. And that's it.
Yes.
Because if you cannot prove yourself that it's real, but how you do that? Live it, experience it. That's the secret. There's no other way. And that's why, so how do we control 0 point energy? Carlos, based on the training, what do? We
control by consciousness. We ask. Ask.
You got it. That's
and
it.
we receive. It's automatic.
Exactly.
And you're telling us all the time, do not try to understand the higher mind. They do their job. You don't need and you can't. So just ask and you shall receive. Yeah. And that is so true. I have been going through so many experiences. It's like almost like I could write a book just with the experience.
Baby, if you try to understand the higher mind, you will go cuckoo. You will die.
Yes. Yes.
Why?
It's out of our what is the best way to say? Yes, with the brains, how we are wired in this reality, we cannot get it anyways. And one of my concerns, like, I don't want to be those type of people like, okay, I'm trying to understand more about spirituality and you become ungrounded. I don't need that.
Let me help you, babe. You want understanding, you need wisdom. The only way to get wisdom, guess what? You have to live it.
Experience, yes.
Exactly. When you live it, you're able to create discerning, because what is discerning? Your intuition begin to kick in. What is appropriate, what not appropriate.
Exactly.
Your intuition kick in. It will let you know heavy, light, okay, not okay. You know, do the heavy and lightness. It feel right. It don't feel right. Does that make sense?
Yes, and that's is everything. Like, you need discernment. If you have everything else, you don't have discernment. Well, how are you going to make the right choice for yourself? Doesn't even make sense. Just pointing out one thing that I love to hear. I read in your latest book. It was like the device allows you to have all this experience, manifest the food, go stargating, but it still keep you grounded. I love it. I love it. That's key. That's key word for me, because I'm here, I'm on earth right now, and there is no escape. I don't want to be here thinking of somewhere else and being completely ungrounded. It's a big no for me. I want to be here. I want to get into the subject, but still be grounded and go through my contract here. So that was great to hear that the device, definitely, everything makes sense to me. That's why I always say every time I come to, I give my, just report my experience with the information, the device and everything. You got to experience this. We cannot explain to you. It's boring. Why would you hear somebody talk about something if you can't experience? Doesn't even make sense.
And baby, why do we only use level 6 through 10 only with those with the old timer, the experience?
Because the level 7 already, you're like, you out of the physical body, you're gone. You're not here anymore. That's why we go up to level 6. Is that correct? That's how I understood.
When we do the gun training, correct. Why do we don't shoot someone on level 6 or level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10? Unless they have a shield.
Unless they have a shield. Yes. It's, from what I understood, let me see, correct me if I'm wrong. It's gonna damage your energetic structure and your organs. Everything will liquefy because your energetic structure was damaged.
That's true. But why do we don't give the new people a shield at first? It's the reason
because
behind
they gotta experience that everything they can feel. It's real. This is not a joke. This is serious.
Yes.
You need to experience. This is real. You can feel pain. You can feel hot. You can feel the cold. You can quantum touch. You can touch somebody on the other side of the world. You got to experience that first, but you got to be aware that this might become a deadly weapon too.
It is a deadly
weapon. And there are levels. Yep.
Yes. And why do we tell each person before we do something? Why do we tell them before we do it? And there's a reason behind. Callers know very well about if you don't tell something, what happened if you do it and you don't tell them? What can happen to them? Because knowing what we do causes sensation effect.
Oh, yes.
Come on.
And honestly, teacher, even with the shield.
Well, basically what you're saying is that you let them know so that it doesn't shock their system. Exactly. Because that alone, the shock alone caused their death.
Correct. Do you know that the shock can kill people?
Oh, yes.
That's why. Everything we do, we tell each other what will happen, because you see the pain will we inflict on people.
Oh my gosh, yes. This is really intense now.
It is. I like it. You know why? You know why?
Why, teacher? Why?
It's my way to intimidate people who are in Florida and stuff, saying this is what I'm going to do with you. You don't, when this time you better obey me, because I'm going to kill you if you don't. You know, you don't know why I'm going to come at you. See? And there's nothing to protect you. None of your BS, none whatsoever.
That is true.
It is basically, Carlos look at from a strategic point of view. Wow, checkmate them. I'm psychologically affecting all of them. And that alone, because my way of saying, you better get away from whoever I told you to, or else I'm going to kill you. And that's how it is to it. And you're not a damn thing you can do. You can't go to the police. You can't go anything. They can't. Ain't that crazy, Carlos? You can't report people. You can't do like what? Oh, he trying. Whatever. Get out of here, kid. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
So this is the purpose of it, honey. I know I don't believe in bad and good. I believe in reality, experience. You know, I believe in you will earn your respect, you earn your honor. We are super soldier. But I teach you real deal. You need to be real, because if you don't respect realism, you're in trouble. Big time. You cannot survive in this real world.
Yes, that is so true. Every day I experience that, and that is so true. And the other thing I want to mention here, teacher, because I heard you talk about like people threatening you And the sad thing is, this is ex-students. Now, what that tells me, once they were your students, first of all, there is no way any of them experienced a real Stargate or real session with you. Because if they really had, they would know that you are not by yourself. It's not just Dr. Kazal Uch and this work. There is a system behind you. There are beings behind you. So how stupid is that? So they thought, or they say they were your student and they feeling like they can do whatever they want. They didn't experience anything. One Stargate experience. If they really were true to themselves, they would see, talk, experience who's behind you. You're not by yourself. That's so naive to think
Maya,
that.
This is where I would kind of disagree with you. They can experience all this and see it's real, but their heart is not in the right place. And if their heart's not in the right place, they'll filter out certain things. So they can experience all this stuff and just see another way of fulfilling their personal desires, which is in matters being, which is very egotistical.
I don't know. I just think it's basically impossible. It's impossible. If you had a session with the teacher at Stargate, and especially the people from his native country, if you had a session or anything, you pay attention to what he says, you true to yourself, there is no way you think, it's just Dr. Kazal Uch. No, it's not.
First of all, he didn't reveal a lot of things to the Cambodians like he revealed to us.
No.
Secondly, like I said, it goes back to what I also said, which said your heart is in one place. Your desire and your over goal is different than theirs. And their over goal and their desire is more lower chakra based, more survival, more egotistical. So the higher connection, the higher knowledge will escape them, evade them, because they're still stuck in their lower chakras. So everything that they experience will be based on that experience. This is a way of maintaining and controlling power, because it all winds up being lower chakra based. That's where their consciousness is at. So everything that Kazal has taught them, whether it's Stargate, whether it's healing, whether it's the quantum touch, everything is going to be lower chakra to them, and it's going to be based on surviving.
Oh, whoa. Yes, it's a very sad thing.
We are at a point where we understand and can grasp that we're at the higher chakra levels where we can at least grasp and get to the point of understanding we always exist. And we can connect, we can not only manifest food, but we can go into the higher realms where they may be stuck and may not be able to, because they're all lower chakra based.
And they see the obstacle toward their popularity.
Because all of that is still lower chakra based. So they see him as a threat, because being popular means being powerful.
Exactly.
All right. And so they see him as being a threat to that. It's all lower chakra based, fear based.
As long as I exist, they can never rise to their full power. That's their thinking. But they don't get it. If they destroy me, they also lose all their power.
Oh, they get it. That's what I'm talking about. If you think you're fighting or against one physical person, it's not. This is a huge mistake. They must be out of their minds, heart, and everything else.
This is why we make certain statements, because you go after Kazal, you not only have which may not only just lose your power, you may lose your life, because the beings that are backing him up, there will be payback. In fact, there will be retaliation long before you get to the point of getting to him, because they're that watchful. But that's why we make statements out in the open, because there are people who things don't occur to them until it is mentioned or it happens. And sometimes, like Kasol said, they have to see blood, they have to see coffin.
Yeah, you don't shed tear until you see coffin. You won't believe until you see blood. Yeah, some people need.
Some people need that, and that's why that's the understanding that to a degree. When I heard what Salat did with those little kids and the mountain, I was saying, hey, I moved towards terminating him.
Because they were releasing evil spirit that was imprisoned by higher being way before our time, millions of years ago.
Exactly, and he had children to do it on top of that. And I got upset because that's very dangerous. Children are very powerful, but you're leading them you're leading them towards condemnation. You're leading them towards a certain death and destruction. You don't do that. And so I said, no, this is completely wrong. This needs to be dealt with. And this is what, in my opinion, needs to be done. And he needs to be, taken out of this physical reality, because we don't need people like him taking what we learned and using it to go against heavenly order.
Exactly. There you go. You and I have been given so much powerful knowledge, wisdom, and ability. We are heavenly super soldier, heavenly soldier, right? So we do things from heaven order. Because where you think that heaven recruit their soldier? From Earth, from planet like Earth, from people, from the physical reality. The demon recruit them too. They recruit their soldier from Earth too. Does that make sense? Not just Earth, any physical planet that has sentient life. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
So how about the evil people? Well, the evil people that have to follow their evil counsel, and there's nothing wrong. They play a part. So do we, but we choose to follow heavenly order. That's what we with. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Everybody has their own point of view.
Yes, you make your choices, right?
Yeah. But however, children should be neutral. That's why Carlos have issue with that. Children are innocent, period. No buts and or about it,
You don't lead them to their own destruction. No, not like that. No. I know they'll be forgiven, but what also happens is those that know better or should know better, they pay for the children's sin too.
Exactly.
So you're heaping on yourself extra by doing that. And for that's why I mentioned shadow work. When you start seeing what's causing you pain, you start learning what caused your pain, you start doing what you can to make those changes, to switch the channels. It's not always easy, and it's not meant to be easy, because that is what gives you the wisdom. And so you won't go back to that behavior because it's a destructive behavior, and it'll hurt you and hurt others, which you still got to pay for or give accountability for. But as I was saying, just because they go through Stargate and experience quantum touch, it doesn't mean they may not get it. They may not be able to perceive or conceive in their mind, or they don't get it, that there are higher beings that are in play. Or they do, but they see them as themselves. And or they think they're in alignment with those beings by what they're doing. But they are lower chakra based individuals that deal with survivability. So they are focused on getting the most power. If anybody might be a challenge or a threat to them, get rid of them.
Yes, I just think this is too serious to be played around. I wouldn't do it. Oh,
Bingo.
No.
You wouldn't do it, because there are those who would, because it goes back to their level of their mentality. And that's what I'm trying to help, because you wouldn't do it does not mean another wouldn't do it. And it depends on where they are at mentally, or at what spiritual level they're at.
Yeah, that is true.
So
You're right, baby. None of us who have honor, who remember a teacher and a root. That's why remember your teacher, what he done, how he helped you to become more of yourself. You give honor to your teacher by not forgetting his or her teaching to help you find yourself. That's why we always quote the 5 rule now, do the mission statement. I think that's a good thing, right, Carlos?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because we need because the more we focus on it, the more we tend to manifest it. But we, like I said, we also need to accept our shadow side, because our shadow side, that when it comes time to do battle, time to do war, that's a side of us that will sit there and kill another person. And that is what may be necessary. Because if you have a dark shadow come to step into you, in certain things you might be able to use your light. In certain things, it's tit for tat. They bring the dark side. You sometimes got to tap into your dark side and conduct actual battle that may wind up killing that person. But then again,
not your mission. See
exactly.
That? That's a no-no.
You're sovereign. You have every right to exist and be as well as they do. Gabriel McGabriel. So this is something that may be uncomfortable for you at this time, Maya. But if you deny or push away or shun away from your dark side or your shadows, you're not being whole, you're not being complete. And
yes, that I agree too. It must have the balance, right?
Exactly, the balance.
To accept both sides. Yeah.
Accept both sides without judgment. Doesn't mean you go there, but you don't try and push it away. It just you acknowledge
definitely.
Okay. Baby, I look at your society. You have a military society, right? And you have civilian society with it law, correct? And
correct.
Military. So sometimes you're a civilian. Very nice is that sometimes you need to be military.
Yes.
It's our switch mask, you know. That's how its reality works. So you have to shift shape according to the occasion.
Yes.
And it's all come from your emotion changing mask. You can be demon or you can be angel at any time you want, depending on the situation.
Exactly.
That is so true.
Situation, you cannot be angel. You got to shift into demonic.
Yep.
And then when it's all done, switch back to angel.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know, that's why I don't believe in that love and light community anymore, because I've learned more about my shadows, and as I've learned about my shadows, I began to also accept more without judgment my dark side. And it's not that I'm a dark person. It just I acknowledge it's there. I accept it without judging it, condemning it, or try to push it away. It's mine.
Yes, because it's there to protect you. How do you know the light? Until you know the dark. Okay, let's put that practicality. Look up in the sky. What do you see? Tell me, everyone. At night. Look in the sky at night. What do you see?
It's dark.
Okay, and then what else you see?
I see the moon. You'll see some stars. Exactly.
Yeah. But without how you know what's the light until there's darkness that define the light. The darker the darkness, the same light will become greater light, brighter.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the objective. That's why
we can embrace both sides. And most of time, if you think about it, it's your dark side that's gonna save your life. Unfortunately, sad to say that, but it's your dark side is gonna save you from outside the world. So
you know now that everything I taught you, we are super soul you. What is the word super mean? The word super, like, remember Superman, right? He can do the thing that other men can't do. Well, I say, no, that's not fair. Let's make sure everyone can do it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to tell you who the true villain of all. Now, you're going to be surprised. I tell you the secret. Think about it. The people you think, I want to say this, the people you think that is hero is actually not the hero. It's actually the evil people. And you're gonna realize why I say that. And then I'm never gonna bring you the answer. Okay, think about it for a second.
Okay. All right.
Think about it, what I just said.
And I understand what he says. It goes back. If it wasn't for darkness, you wouldn't notice the light.
Yeah.
In the bigger scheme, the broader scheme, the darkness is the greatest teacher. Without the darkness, you wouldn't learn. Without the pain and suffering, you would not propel yourself to the next higher level.
That is true. Oh, Super Gabriel is here.
Yep.
Super Gabriel, Fahida, and Sapon.
Hey, Carlos, you don't mind, Maya? I'm gonna leave.
Sure.
I've been here for a while now.
You gotta go. We know we all have different schedules. It's okay. See you.
I'm at work.
I'm back
now.
To work? Yes. I'm back.
Okay,
now.
what model is it? 7, right?
XR.
Let this object pass the consciousness, soul, spirit, mind, power, the universe now. Hello, device. How are you? Say fine.
Yeah, make sure. She doesn't, she'll come back.
Okay. Maya, babe.
Yes.
Why did I say that superheroes are the most evil people on the planet?
Because they keep their superpowers to themselves. They are the ones that have to save everybody else. They don't share what they know, what they have.
They violated the rule of the universe, which is to share. From the 1 to the 2 to the 2 to the 4, from the 4 to the 8, the 8 to the 16, the 16 32, the 32 to 64, the 64 to 128, etc. Does that make sense?
Oh, now I got lost on all these numbers.
No, you know, it's the cell.
Duplicate.
Okay.
1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. Everything is
okay. Now I got it.
The power of 2.
Yes, teacher. You are the one sharing everything that you can.
Yes. Yes. And also I'm the villain, the super villain. Because I'm the one that's doing the right thing. What is the villain always want to do? They always like to share what they have with the world, correct?
Yes.
So who actually the hero now? The superhero or the super villain?
The super villain, probably.
Ability.
Yes.
What does a super villain always want to do? Look at Lex Luthor. What is how we dream of doing? If you watch,
now you got me, Lex Luthor.
Give everybody super abilities, basically.
He want to share.
Yeah.
Superman does not want to share at all.
Oh, that is true.
Superman never wants to share. He wants to be an atlas. You don't want to be an atlas. Does that make sense? You want to work smarter, not harder. So you share. So everyone has a piece of pie. So think about it, you know. That's why I never vouch for the superhero. I always vouch for the supervillain, because the supervillain give birth to the anti true save humanity, which is a superhero. That's why I don't believe a superhero. It's our rude. You see that? You see every superhero, they want to have all the power to themselves. You notice that?
Yes.
All about me. All about me. I say the word. I'm the popular. I'm this. I'm that. That's stupid. That's unrealistic. Y'all didn't see that, didn't you?
Yes. That is true.
Great power with great responsibility. Okay, you want to work great itself. In order to become great, you have to share the knowledge. So we become a great as a people. You can't be great by yourself. It don't work because we're all connected to each other. You see now? Super soldier. Who's the one that gives you power and ability?
You do.
I did. I'm a real one. Because in military, when they want to come to the soldier or something, what do they take you to? You look.
Oh, this is beautiful device.
This is for you. I'm going to shift it right now. I'm going to wrap it up right now. Now I'm going to shift. After I do the second one. You might ooh la la. Okay.
I'm glad.
Okay. You know, the funny part is people underestimate. They don't realize why I act like a child. It's my way of testing you. If you have any common sense in relationship to teacher and guru and student, you notice the teacher will always test you every day.
Yes. Even when you not even pay attention, you don't know, but you are being tested without knowing.
As part of the sharpness, we have to sharpen you every day. You may become a sword, but I still have to sharpen you every day. Am I wrong to say that, Carlos?
Oh, you're correct. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah. It's called battle ready. Battle ready meaning every day we got to be battle ready. So what you do, you train every day. Am I wrong? Military train every day.
Yes, but lately it's been really tough, teacher. I'm not gonna lie.
No, babe. I'm talking about principle wise. You know.
Okay.
Right yeah.
Yes, that's true. It's no break every day.
Yeah. And you see, my teaching style has changed a lot, didn't it? Remember when I started?
Everything, yes. But one thing that I'm really, really impressed is like almost a year ago, I would manifest food like, okay, 100 pounds or more. Now I can't do that anymore. I got really sensitive to the energy. It's like just like in the physical world, there's one cup of this, one plate, one portion, and I'm still like overwhelmed. So I'm very like I'm shocked this is happening.
Well, I kind of warn you, you're gonna become more sensitive to the food more and more. It should become more light, you know.
Yeah.
And now you understand why I don't want you to listen to the white people of any sort. Now you believe me? Not even your own people.
Oh, I totally understand where you're coming from. I see it. Yes.
God only sent one super cool in this whole damn planet. That's me. The whole world will listen to me, and that's it. If you don't, you'll be destroyed. It's that simple. And who God sent me to this world. That's why I would challenge any false prophet right here, right now, because no one can beat the truth. And that's experience, you know, right here, right now. You see how I done it?
Yep.
I'm not going to let them become popular than me. I killed them all. Is it? I will become the new CNN. I become the new Elon Musk. I become the Bill Gates. I become it all. If I don't have it, I wipe you out. And I say, that's me, I'm winning. That's it. You can have a choice. Live under me or die. Is that simple? You like that, Carlos? That's a true dictator.
Interesting way you're putting it. You didn't talk about the P, so we talked about the D.
Well, because I have the right to say that, because I have earned the right, because I share everything to everyone, you know, and therefore I have the right to be egoistic and half basing on, you know, practical experience and evidence. And I don't believe in humbleness, because the reality teachers say never humble. The moment you're humble, they will crush you. He told me like that. Who is he? The universe. The moment you don't show strongness, nature will take you out. It's that simple. Okay, I'm going to say it. Only the strong survive. I know it might hurt you for me to say, but Carlos, am I wrong?
mean, look at the jungle. You have to have leverage over the creatures that are about to try and get you. Whatever leverage that might be. It could be being in a group. It could be working, certain weapons, your intelligence. So the tiger is stronger than us, but we created a gun.
Keep them at bay. Yeah.
So it's things like that. We know how to make fire.
Mm-hmm.
So we know how to make booby traps. The most they can do is lay in wait. We don't have to lay in wait. We can make a booby trap.
Find them.
We can find them, or we can make a booby trap. They can't make booby traps.
No. The spirit are not stronger than our spirit. In other words, a spirit are multidimensional aware. See? And like a girl, if a girl is pretty, you walk around by yourself without magical protection, you're gonna get your pussy pounded and you're gonna be killed. Just that simple. I was so off. And I don't blame the serial killer, because I blame it on the victim. You went over there by yourself, knowing you're gonna get something is lurking in the darkness. So how can I blame the killer? The killer's doing his job. He practicing his ritual. Carlos, am I wrong? Thinking that way?
You got a point. You got a point there, because I know in the future, it's either groups of 3 or more.
Exactly.
Part of it is safety, and part of it is to keep your butt out of trouble.
Exactly.
Doing something stupid.
Yeah, definitely. Keep your tail out.
I mean, there's reasons behind it. Something was learned.
And baby Maya, you from Brazilian. You know there's rape and kill over there in Brazilian too. Tell me it's not true.
It's a normal thing there.
See?
There's a lot of they call. I'm not sure if there is this term in English, but we call it crime passional. It would be passional crime.
Crimes of passion.
Yes, it's like the most common thing there. And it's not just about men. Just make clear, this is not just putting women as victim. There's both. Okay, they kill each other. It's not just the poor women getting killed. No, it's both. Especially a married couple, the husband cheat on the wife. You might get killed easily.
Or the woman. I saw a report. This guy at the bar, I know, said a woman sat next to him, and the wife walked in and shot the girl next to him.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me tell you what.
Crazy.
Carlos, in the United States, they don't charge you with crime of passion if they know it's crime of passion, because they know that the person no right or wrong in crime of passion.
Yeah, they it's like a temporary sign, but they charge you with homicide, some type of homicide. Homicide simply means a person was killed by another person. If an animal kills a person, it's not a homicide. So
what's that?
If an animal kills a person, it's not a homicide. A homicide is a person that's killed by another person. And so you still get charged some type of homicide.
Yeah.
But to what degree, that varies.
Thank you.
United States, and someone kill another person out of crime of passion, they check the history first. This person together is jealous, and everyone knows jealousy can take, because when a person in a jealousy, they don't hear anything. They actually go through a psychological eval, and then the psychologist says, this is crime of passion. And what they do, instead of putting a person in jail, they give them psychological help. Correct, Carlos?
Yeah.
They still go to prison, or may still get locked up. But they give psychological assistance.
Yeah, but they're not going to be killed, like that.
Yeah.
Because crime of passion, it is a very prison, but also when it take over people. I mean, when they find it's really true, it's not something you buy life insurance. No, that they're gonna get you.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah, that's the first thing they go and check. They say, they buy life insurance with this person, because investigators, they been in the field so much, they would know something is genuine or not.
Oh, the other thing, teacher, that happens a lot. I mean, not a lot, but it happens. Okay, you have the life insurance, right? And then you just, a little time after, you just get killed by your spouse, thinking the police they're not going to figure this out. It happens. It happens.
Yes.
The other thing, it's common too, and this is horrible. Okay, a married couple, the husband cheat on the wife. The wife doesn't say anything. She stay quiet. Her husband comes home. What do you want? Do you want? I'm gonna bring you a beer. Let's drink. Let's party. Then guess what? You wake up next morning. Your private area gone. Okay. They do that too. They do that too, okay? So when the wife is too nice, oh, do you want a beer? Do you want a wine? What do you want today? Let's have fun. Be careful.
Yeah. In other words, don't cheat. If you're going to play, don't get married.
Exactly.
Don't commit. You tell the person, I want to commit, you want to play, you want to have fun, go like that. Okay. Like me, baby, you see now why the thing I do, there's a reason. I'm teaching you something. If you not stand up for what you choose, is someone will take it away from you. And that's
that is true.
I taught you weaponry training, everything I taught you. You need to protect your choice. It's everything I do to your bringing knowledge of the future, and it's very deadly that what you need this. Because if do not believe in life, do a trick. Once they make you become docile, they own you. Now they can teach you whatever they need.
Yes.
You don't see that. I'm sorry. You are dead.
That is true.
That's what Christianity also tries to teach you, that being docile. I've looked into that. It teaches you to be docile. Leads you to more confusion.
Oh, I did have it here. Okay.
Once you're docile, guess what happened? They got you.
They got you.
You're no longer you.
They can lord it over you. That's why they have you turn the other cheek. If you really look at it, turn the other cheek is another saying, turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
For me, if someone come and slap me and say, it's coming, I teleport. Aha, there you go. You gotta be battle every second.
You could laugh because you could always sit there and do the quantum touch from wherever you're at. You don't have to be around.
Yeah.
Exactly. I taught you how to use this to defend yourself. Because I don't blame the people capture you and have sex with you to kill you. That's on you. You let it happen. I don't blame it on them. You know these people, I taught you everything I taught you, and yet you let them happen to you. Are you seriously? That means you have
no, people gotta be careful. People really gotta be careful.
And you gotta be straight up. What guy does want to do? We just want to have sex. We want that food every day. That's what guy want to do. The only way to keep them at bay is, oh man, this girl is dangerous. You have powers, you have ability. I ain't gonna go for that. See that? That makes it dangerous to keep them at bay, to keep the other at bay. That's why we call leverage. Everything I teach you is called leverage. Right, Carlos? Isn't that beautiful?
Yes. Exactly.
Look, no one gonna respect you, okay? Not in this life, not in any life. Unless you have leverage, then they respect you. Because they think about it. Before a predator come after you, said, what is drink?
Looks like GSX is down temporarily. So
damn, so
that is so true.
I guess I'll be the last one by 10.
They're gonna have to hold off on creating repairs for screens on iPhones until that's back up.
Okay. So no iPhone 2 for today. Until they fix it.
So, yeah, Gabe, we can hear your conversation.
Oops, I know this.
Yeah. So do you see now? Everything I taught you is called leverage. Guys,
Yes.
everything I taught you is
Yep.
technical and leverage. Because I do not want you to trust nobody except yourself. Be strong. If you're weak, they're going to step on you. Be strong, they will mess with you. You want peace, be strong. That's it.
Yeah, that is so true.
And have the best weapon available on your arsenal. That's called deterrent. See that?
Yeah.
People are not going to give you peace until you earn it. So have leverage. You want friend? Be strong. Then you see people come to you.
Yes, that is true.
That's why I do the evil laugh. Maya,
Yes.
your putte is only for me, for Super Crew. And that's it. See that? You too, Ulala. That's it. All my
Ulala? You're calling her
Ulala.
Ulala.
Fahida.
Ooh la la.
See that?
You are officially Ulala now.
Yeah, that's Florida. Florida, we call Ulala because she speaks French, you know. She's the only one. So what's that mean when I say that? It's people thinking, don't take it as what you think it is. There is a meaning behind it. I can say that because what I give you is ability and love. And that's the way you honor me because you're under my umbrella, you know? So therefore, you honor me by accepting the reality that Super Crew have awakened you to your power that you can use as leverage over other beings who want to do harm to you. Because other beings only one thing, babe. They just want to pound it. That's it. They're looking at your titty. They're looking at down there. And all they want is calm. True.
Yeah, that is true. That's reality. And that's why because people are not from, especially here, and I'm not from here. I wasn't even raised here. So here is a taboo talking about it, but it's reality. And this is the type of reality you cannot escape from. So why hide from it, suppress? I don't get it.
Yeah, because the basic man is one, the mum, and the one the putte, because they want to pass on what Carlos, you know the rule, they want to pass on next generation. People love to make baby.
Do you? I'll tell you why it's that way. Again, if you are at war with yourself, you're more focused on yourself than what somebody else is doing. It's another form of control. If you are divided and in conflict with yourself, you're not as powerful.
That is true.
All right, now they make you feel guilty and shamed of it even more yet still. Worse of it says, God says this. See, it does say that way, this is from God, then it must be true, and therefore you're not looking at these people trying to control you, but these people are doing exactly that. You're being controlled by guilt and shame.
Yes.
So you only say that for them. Get it? It's called prison.
All right. So it's all control. You're constant conflict with yourself, and you're so busy hating yourself and in conflict with yourself, being faithful, trying to get into heaven. You don't see the BS that they're handing you. And that's what it is. Because I've done my own inner search, and I come to realize that when they give you this concept of shame, and you can't get into heaven because of this, you wind up destroying and attacking yourself and destroying yourself, and you don't even realize it.
Yeah, and religion has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, that's another way of mind control.
And that's why one said they were here to destroy religion, because that's the prison.
Yeah, I never thought I would say that, but I'm so grateful that I was not raised in a religious environment. My parents, no, the last one that was religious was like my great-grandparents, let's say that. But I'm so grateful because I see already it's hard to listen to the teacher because of the brainwashing. We are born in this environment, but still I'm lucky because I don't bring that religious. My parents, I mean, the religion in my household as a child was what? Carnival and parties. Religion was never, especially from my mom. So it helped a lot.
You know what my religion is, baby? It's called reality, money, power, and leverage.
Yes, that is powerful.
For a minute, I thought it was Putang, but okay, it's not.
I thought he would say that.
Well, because in order to get Putang, you need money.
You gotta have all those.
You gotta.
So at the end, Carlos, you were right.
See, yeah, we got it right. Yeah, you were joking around, but yeah, it's true that because that's what guides us. Well, not the power. I think the guidance comes more from the 5 rules and our mission
You still
statement.
have the power. Power is knowledge. You gotta have knowledge. That's the first knowledge of yourself.
Yeah.
And what made the world run? You know, money, supply and demand.
Money, yes.
And women will not stay with you if you don't have money, power, economical. They don't want to stay with a poor bastard. They can't provide
Exactly.
you. All this lovey-dove. Say, don't listen to white people. You listen to me, the super crew, because I'm CCP representative.
Yes, teacher.
Baby, I'm always on the winning side. If the winning side is USA, I'm USA. The winning side is USSR, USSR. I'm always with the winning side, right, Carlos?
That's a smart teacher.
Exactly, on the winning side.
Why I say that? Think about it. If you're not on the winning side, you're on the dead side. That's what it means. Loser is dead, okay? If you're a loser, you're going to die, period. They're going to purge you. You all want to be on the winning side. What side you on? I'm on the winning side. You're the winning side? Yeah, I'm on your side. Yeah, see that? That's how you thrive.
Yeah.
They capture you. I'm on the winning side. Whatever side that is, then they can't do anything to you.
That is true.
No one will say they are the losing side, right? Think about it. It's called how to talk out yourself from how to talk yourself out of of a dire situation. Tell people you're on the winning side, whatever side that is.
Yep.
Does that make sense? That's how you adapt.
It makes a lot of sense. Unfortunately, it is like that. It's reality.
The Arca War will encourage you to always to be on the winning side. Because when you're on the winning side, you get to live and thrive. Because losers always end up in the graveyard. You've been taken out of the game, in other words, because life is a game. The world is your state, life is an act, and the whole thing is a game. So people say, well, I'm not here to move for a game. Well, I'm going to tell you what, then you're in the wrong world, because the whole universe is designed for game. It's called simulation. Hello, Baby, did you see what Suppan showed you? Did you saw it, the hair?
The hair, yes. I saw it.
Do you have anything like in Brazil? One strand of hair grew into that.
I remember, it was funny because when I saw his show, I remember going to a lady's house with my mom, and I saw a hair exactly like that hanging on the walls. Yes, hanging on the wall. It was even longer than that. Teacher, I thought that I remember like I was probably 6. I was scared to death because since a child, I always had long hair too. For some reason, I thought she could just come and cut my hair and hang on the wall.
No, babe.
But yes, I remember that.
Okay, the story went, the hair can be this long when it starts, like a pinky, the long as your pinky, right? But it's curly. But once you cut it out, you put it in the a box, whatever, you spray perfume, it starts to grow.
It's grow.
Yeah,
yep.
Twice a year it grows some more, but where are you getting nutrition from? Because it's feeding on metaphysical reality.
Oh, wow. By the way, my mom has, but this one I think I was 8 years old. My mom cut like it was really long. I think she still have it. My hair. I don't know why she kept. She probably still have it. My hair. She cut it and kept it. So yeah, but that's interesting. You spray it
with perfume,
and it keeps growing. Yeah.
But baby, it gotta be curly hair.
I do, teacher. I do have curly hair.
Because every human would have it, male and female. One of them would be curly. All the other hair will be normal and straight, but one will be curly. That's the one you cut. That's the one will grow. And guess what the secret is? Now, in 0 point energy, if we had that kind of hair, cut it, and it grew, it regenerated, it repaired. So that's the one we use as a conduit for the metaphysical world. But the regular hair we can use too, but if we want quality, we want the one that regenerate, that heal. The curly hair is most desired.
Are you serious? I do have curly hair. It's curly, wave the hair, but what I do, because I get tired like every day, I straight.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the one you cut off. That one right there. And you put it, you spray it, start to grow. It'll grow fast too. You know?
Oh, wow. See, I didn't know more information that I didn't know about it.
That's why I say hang out with Cambodian. You're going to learn a lot. That's it.
Oh, look at Super Gabriel with mask out in his space.
I'm at work in space.
But now that you see everything I've been saying, it's like the thing I say, it sounds so fictional, fantastic, but it's real. And that's why I'm working the science of it and understand it. There's no magic to what I do. Everything I'm doing, I teach you what the people of future teach me, quantum physics.
Oh, wow. This is amazing information.
Awesome.
Everything I do, babe, is all just straight science from what you already know. The law of energy conservation that we go both to the 5 rules.
Wow.
That one law right there that the people of the future took and say that's all we need. Forget all the other law. We just only eat this one, the law of energy conservation, and from there they're able to create the 5 rules that you use today. Look at it. Energy is not created nor destroyed, but take on form. Take what you say. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the 5 rules. Rule 1, you exist. Energy exists because you are energy, right?
Yeah.
Rule 2, you're here now. Energy is always in the now, right? Rule 3, you want how that is. The R is the one is the R, because everything is energy.
Wow, yes, that is true. Yeah.
Right. And rule 4, what you send out come back to you, because energy take on form, then choose what form do you want it to take. And it will. And then everything changes except rule 1 to 5, because energy can change form.
Wow, yes.
But still remain as energy. Law of energy conservation give birth to the 5 rules. Ain't that beautiful if I break it down?
Oh, wow. Yes. But see, one of the amazing things about the video, yesterday, I never thought to think about it when you said, okay, hair has blood. And I was, what? And of course it is. Your DNA is there. And then you say the DNA, the photons, like simple things in our face, basically, literally in our head. And we don't make the connections.
No, you don't. That's why you.
That's how bad is the situation.
Dude. Okay, exist.
So I'm just gonna write this down. The law of energy conservation gives birth to the 5 rules of creation. Is that correct? Yes, right?
Okay, Ray remain in the hair. Okay, after use, wheat reaches the hair follicle via small blood vessel. Trace amount may remain in the hair. Okay, how long does wheat stay in your system? Urine, blood, hair, and saliva. THC and its metabolic can be detected in blood, urine, saliva, and hair, but exists research allows us to gain a better understanding and make. Okay. There's blood exists in here. Inside.
Oops.
Okay, now, okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to tell you. Now you understand why we practice the 0 point generative methodology.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's go over again. Your mind, baby. That's all it is. Now you found out that super glue is always crazy because that's the mask you need to wear in order to people not to capture your pattern easily.
Yes, this is awesome craziness.
That's why I'm teaching everyone to be self-sufficient in economy, so you don't have to work for someone else sooner or later in the future. That's the reason I did all that. See that ooh la la? See the brown sugar right there. That's you. And I see your address right there. See that? So go. Okay, babe. See that right there?
Yes. I printed out. I have in front of me full of notes too, because I was so amazed with last evening session.
And look at right here. See the snake, and that represent the hair and the wing. That was the whole design. And look at that one right there. And look at the hair. See?
Wow. Yes.
And then you ask the ZP to grow the wires. That's why I have the wire growing into the hair. See that now?
Yeah.
And form into a plug. And where the real thing can go in. And to a lot of people at this level of not understanding the energy law conservation, and if they will not understand this, if you let a white person read the law of energy conservation, they're so stupid they don't even understand it practically. They're thinking something else. But if you let someone like an Asian read it, then we come up with a system like this. You see that?
Yep.
And it works. So what we call that? Different perspective of the same thing. Does that make sense? When we read it, we see our brain see different things. When they read, their brain see different things. They may apply it and come out one way. When we apply it, come out another way. Because we Asian understand we are spiritual species. Therefore, we come from spirit. And when the native, they stupid too. When they look at that law, they're clueless. They are clueless.
Yep.
You can see it's the great spirit. Great is great. That's fine and dandy. But my question is, the supply and demand. It comes from the supply and demand again. Does that make sense? Here we go.
Yes.
Native American, what product you put out that is practical for this planet? Fuck being one with nature. Fuck that. You know? Why should you be one with nature when you already one with nature? The word being one with nature, trying to be one with nature, it don't make sense to say that you were never one with nature. Yeah. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
So this thing right here also represents DNA. And the blood is the product of the hair is the product of DNA. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And that's why we use it. We manifest the ZPE. It's in between.
0 point
so energy right there. See, and right here. And
yes, that's so cool.
And that's the reason we train with ZPE, to let you control it. Everything you've been training, all leading to a physical working device. Does that make sense now?
Yep. And the 2 snakes representing DNA activation.
Yes, I didn't draw it too good.
Never heard it. You were the first person ever I hear. Finally.
Finally, a true teacher come out. Me. Oh,
yay!
Yeah. And it's the real plug right there, baby. See?
Yep.
Even draw the negative, the positive, see? To go to here.
This is
So-
awesome.
So to give you understanding, now, why I say white people cannot see this. They can't see this. They're too stupid. They can't see it for some reason. Now you understand why. Something inside the block, they can't see it. Even the black people, they can't see it. And that's why the Native American, they can't see it. Even the Mexican, they can't see it. You know why they can't see it?
Why?
I'm going to tell you. Because no one taught them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No one made them become conscious of it. You see that, Carlos?
Yeah.
No one help them to become conscious that it's there. It's right there. Like that. So therefore,
teacher, the truth is we are surrounded basically by one truth here, another one there, and 10 lies. That's reality. We have one tiny drop of truth surrounded by lies. It's tough. I'm not gonna say it's easy, it's tough.
I totally agree. That's the reason they send someone who can see through the craziness. So who can see through the craziness is someone who's crazy too.
You.
So now you understand where it all came from and how to apply in practical application. And someone said, oh, Dr. K is full of shit. That's where I'm laughing. I say, well, I'm telling you what, talk to my student, is this full of shit or not? Don't hear it from me. Try to convince them it's full of shit. Go. And then they're going to tell you, they said, we lived through it. And what you're going to say to that? And out of white people, they're good for one thing. I'm going to tell you, okay, you ready?
Ready.
They're good for suicidal.
Mm.
They found to quick depression and kill themselves, just like the Japanese people. All weakling, as I expected. So that's why
when it comes to Japanese, that is true. Yeah.
Oh, Carlos, you know that it's true. When you corner a white person, what's the matter, male or female, what the next thing they do? Carlos, no, you've seen their psychological profile. They will kill themselves, put a gun in their head and pull the trigger when they realize they can't escape. This is their nature, just like the Japanese. It's their nature. That's what I saw. And I say weakling. You see that? You see that?
Yes. Yeah.
That's telling you, you're trying, oh, you don't want to be responsible. Oh, you can't handle real knowledge. Oh, you can't handle real power. You get the fuck out of this planet. Let me help you. Boom. Just shoot a launcher cutter. Bam, got him. That's it. Do you see how reality I am?
Yes.
So if you don't bend to my will, I crush you. And that's all it is to it. Yeah. I will get you. You see that? But I'm so smart. Guess how I get people? Documentation, deconversation. That's my secret. That's why I write books. That's why I do shows. And why I attack so much on white people. I'm not attacking them, baby. I'm pointing out what their weakness is and where they need to be strengthened from. You want to be strong, you listen to Super Crew. I will lead you to salvation. And guess what the salvation is? I'm going to say, look, congratulations. Once you meet me, the first thing I say, let's clap. You wonder why I clap. Congratulations. You are the salvation. And that's it. And now let me teach you how to use it.
Yeah, definitely. The only one empowering people for real out there.
All the white people to tell you to, oh, you are nothing. You got oh, you are nothing. That's how they do things. I say, oh, I see what it is. Oh, you want the Buddha freak, nothing, huh? That's what
freak. Teacher, I think the greatest gift you gave to us, well, at least it's just my personal opinion, I think it's the self-empowerment.
Yes, baby. Yes.
No one have brought this to my life.
But also I brought something up, babe. I brought up practicality.
Yes, the experience with
Right.
it. Yeah.
How to get in use for it. See, now you see what that work, that thing right there. Okay, now we're gonna explain. I'm sorry why I'm doing this. I think I'm just awesome, you know.
Yes, you are.
I can't give myself enough of what you call ego boost. Okay.
Teacher, you can. You can do it. You are real. At least you are real. You're not the fake one.
No, I'm not. Baby, do you remember when we practiced 0 point energy? We manifested.
Yeah, of course I remember. I'm still trying to recover from that session 5 days ago. But guess what? From your drawing, from this drawing, I understood so much more about that training. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Okay, yes. But you notice the electricity work good with human, correct? Human nervous system, human experience. And you experience it. It burned for real.
Yep.
Okay. In order to make practical, okay, that means 0 point energy technology, you have to have a living system inside it. Now you realize, but who would the idea would take has to take blood to create an antenna receiver? No, that would cause harm. Well, how about we take some what we call stem cell DNA? We have to grow a nerve tissue and connect it to a technology and stuff like that. No, that takes too much work. It might cost billions of dollars. No, that's not practical on an economical basis. Okay, then what can we do? Aha! The future said, you don't have to do anything. God give you everything already, but just take the hair. It has everything you need.
Wow.
See? You don't have to recreate what has already been created. So, but how, okay, now that would be an antenna into the physical. It represents the body, which is like us, right? They can receive. Now we can manifest the technology in between the hair. And now ask the 0 point generator to grow wire into the hair. See that? The wire right there, you see?
Yes.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, it come here and connect to the plug like negative and positive, like the way that you and I know in this world. Okay, then next thing you know, so the hair now understand what we want. It's the bridge. And now the 0 point energy, which is the higher mind, which is us, it understand what we want. Now we ask it to give electricity. We did that in a training. We said, go shock that person.
Yes.
Go like 900 milliamp, 120 volts. Or we can go just shock this person, that non-lethal.
Yes, that's what we did. Yeah.
So either way, it will do it because we don't have to be specific. Let the generator be specific, you know, and the person become the bridge for it. They experience it.
Yep.
Now, okay, now we know this is real. So the technology we need to interface at 0 point, we need organic system. You see the plant habit, right?
Yeah.
The plant habit. And also human is the organic system, but you don't want to use human as organic. No, that's not good, you know, for moral ethical reason. You see that? So scientists figure out a way to get things. So what they do, they will use, to make it simple, they will use plant. Plant has similar system to us. The same molecular structure. The only difference is we are iron and they are sulfur or something, a magnesium or something like that, you know?
Okay. So it's the iron magnesium. Okay, yeah.
Human and plant molecular structure is similar. So the scientists of the future would, you know, use genetic code from plant to create a system, and they would manifest the 0 point, and then would go to that plant, and then they plug into it whatever they want, and then they got all the power they want without easing. So now, what part of the human body act like plant, but also similar system that will not cause harm to us? And it came out to be hair. Where's the candidate? Hair became the fiber optic for 0 point energy bridge. How you like that?
This is amazing.
Because the law
so
energy
simple
conservation.
in our face.
Yes,
we don't.
Law, baby, the law of energy conservation state that energy is not created nor destroyed, but take on form. So we need, to create an environment for energy to come form. So we ask it to manifest energy, to manifest itself as a 0 point energy. That's one step. But now we need to bring it into the physical world. That's when we need the physical bridge, which is the hair, that can interface with the spiritual world. Just like a body do that. But we need something that can be like a body. What aspect? The hair from a body can do that.
That is amazing.
That's the reason you went through the training to experience this is real. Now put that into a device. Since you and I don't have technology that we can make in the lab, like a DNA lab, okay, to create a glow plant, to do this for electricity, or to have a stem cell to grow hair and stuff, hair cell that grow from the lab. Well, nature provides what we have on a limited basis, the human hair. Unfortunately, I don't have no hair, baby. You know, that's why we need women in our group that have long hair. So
you just shave your head, but you do have hair.
No, baby, it's not long enough for the research and experiment. Because you need long hair to create the socket, to create it. You need probably 6 or 7 strands. You need to braid it, like that, and you have to connect. It's gonna be on a small basis. And once you see that it does produce electricity, you go, oh my God, it's boiled,
Oh, wow. So I'm feeling all powerful now because I have very long hair.
Yes. And then there's another kicker to it. You don't have to worry about the amp, the voltage, the load. You just tell the computer, which is a 0 point energy, right, to go ahead and give electricity that will power this load, that load, or this appliance, that appliance, and it will. Remember, unlike the...
Oops, your sound. What happened to your sound?
Hello, honey.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep. Now we can hear you, teacher.
Oh, okay. Okay, lưu bỏ ấy. Okay. Hi, baby. Where you going? I'm still with the student, and I finished one device already, baby. Look, Nick, I'm ready. I got Faraday here too. Look, it's Ade. This is, yeah, see that? Yes. Oh, I was telling Maya, my Brazilian woman, the student here. I was telling about the power source, hun, about the hair, and why women. We need more women in the group because they have hair. We have, for they can experiment.
That is true. Definitely true.
Okay.
My previous school was 98% women in there, so I know definitely.
For Super Crew, you, Gabriel, and Carlos, forget about it, okay? We don't have hair. I'm sorry. Just forget about it. Yeah.
So the women are very sensitive, definitely.
Yes. But now you see we trained the 0 point energy. We can create electricity now. Do you have plug-in set? Oh, know what? You need to restart your phone, hon. Let me restart my phone. There's something wrong with my phone. So do you see now, May, what we're doing? When we manifest the device, we can control it by giving it a certain amount of electricity, this level, that level, the same thing. we tell the ZP the same thing. It will send the energy to power the system, the way we learn to control it when we practice with it, right? The same thing.
Yes. Yeah.
That's all. There was nothing.
This is
to
amazing information.
Baby, white people can't even do that. Black or Asian or other, they can't even do what I can do.
Oh no, it's a mess. It's just like it's misinformation and the mess. It's a mess. I don't even have hope anymore. I'm so happy I found you, teacher.
You're glad. Now you see everything I've been doing.
Yep.
All led to, as a gift, I led you to 0 point energy. Freud has been following Mr. Cash, and he does not produce 0 point energy.
Nah, he produced 0 point bullshit.
Yeah, 0 point bullshit.
That's all he produced.
I don't know what they learn.
See that? It's always been the 0 point energy. But people didn't know how to apply, use it until I would show the secret little by little. But now I show you everything is so easy.
Yes, teacher, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you, Master K.
Any questions, that understanding?
No, I think we got it. Oh, got lucky. I missed the one yesterday, but today, thank you so much, teacher. I printed out. This is such a cool drawing too, like amazing.
Yes. And to show you that this knowledge is hi, I can hear you now, baby. Look at all your student. Look all you're super crazy student, just like me. Super crazy.
Hi, Shimon.
It's your queen. Your
super queen. Super queen.
So you see, baby, I have to teach them about electricity, about how to make it, you know, with Bada May, you know, to do so much. And that's why I don't share everything, because you know, if I share everything, they kill me. You know who killed my own student? Especially the Cambodian. I don't know, American, no. No, not yet. I have to complete this as promised it. The more I make complete Piano Farida. She's right here. I will show it to her. I have to complete this to make that Joe look on wallet. You know? I pick sign up on and turn me for well, no, do touch it high, because high P, okay, 1 and 2. Well, now that hot blue will play for them. And after that, I'm gonna go get some shoe. I'm gonna get shoe, okay, today. But I'm gonna go send the device. Yeah. Yes, baby. I'm doing everything today. Yeah. You stay. Oh my goodness. I turn it down. Gabriel, put me some. Yeah, thanks. Okay, you can talk now, honey. Ajay. She's gonna take plastic recycle. Yes. So, honey, you see that, honey? I'm so happy because students now realize everything I teach them. I say don't blame people when they rape or kill you, because you show them you've been weak. So if you weak, they will teach you on. They will destroy you. If you're strong, they leave you alone. That's it. Why people like that? It's just the way it is in this world. It's like that everywhere in the universe. Yeah. It's not only on Earth. It's like that. So when someone say, "Oh, there's love and light," don't believe it. But it's only strong and real. You can talk to me, Maya. I'm waiting for you. And my queen.
Teacher, actually, I have like 5 minutes. I will have to leave in 5 minutes. But I'm so happy about the all this information today. Like, thank you. This is amazing. How is everything for your trip?
Baby, if you want to donate some whatever, because I don't know how much money I need, but what it is, I'm going to put the book. I got everything packed here, and that's why I'm building 4th device, and I'm ready to go. And if anyone wants to give something to help out the trip, I'm all open to it, you know.
Oh, yes, I will definitely will help. I cannot go, but I will help somehow. We always can help in some way, right?
Yes, it doesn't matter, whatever you can give, because, you know, I'd rather be prepared than unprepared. Does that make sense?
Yes. Oh, yes, especially in your case. Because see, I'm obsessed. I'm just thinking, okay, how safe is this for him?
Yeah, I'm walking to anti-AI people. Okay.
Yeah, anti-AI people.
Yes.
So I'm not friendly territory, FYI.
Sorry to tell you, there is no friendly territory for you on Earth, teacher.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Hey, but you were very much protected by the system and the beings and everything else. So you got this.
But remember about popularity and jealousy. Again,
yes. Well, you gotta be careful. Well, you know how you have all the information to protect yourself too. So
yeah. And for me, because I'm going the first time going to a place like this, so it's going to be interesting, and I'm going to be all in 3 panels. But now you understand when I say I listen to a white person, I'm not saying that as a racist or prejudiced tone. I'm saying that in the reality tone because they don't have access to the full knowledge. Yes. Only one person on this whole planet have access to that knowledge. That's me. I was taken to the future.
Yep.
I'll joke to the side. But, honey, I'm going to tell the truth. My queen, too. I can never beat, you know what happened? Some guy have been there 330 years. I can't beat it.
I heard that, teacher. I don't know how that's...
I heard that,
too. I'm sorry.
That's so crazy.
So that's how he created the device. Oh my gosh.
I'm just wondering, like, when you put this information out there and people, okay, so show us. Do this, do that. Oh, how do you explain yourself? It's crazy. I wouldn't take the risk. I don't know. I take everything very seriously. I wouldn't, never.
This ain't that amazing?
And you're getting popular and popular. People are realizing the real source of all this information too. So I don't know. It's crazy people.
Well, doesn't matter. I can't beat that person 330 years in the future. My God, only been 32 years and 6 months. So he is beyond my leg. Honey, he's been Sam Sapi Chnam. I mean, no, Mayroy Sam Sapi Chnam. Hype Bong only 32 years and 6 months. So I'm sorry. I mean, I gotta get out of that person's way because that from beginning to end.
Me, I spent 3 million years in the future. I just don't.
Yes, go ahead, honey. Okay, thanks, honey. The queen says she can't talk because she's in the store, too noisy.
Okay, the background, yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
I like my story. I spent 3 million years in the future. I just don't remember right now.
Yeah.
I've been 10 days ahead and I still don't remember. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be his situation.
Oh my God. I'm so glad that everyone understands 0 point energy more. It was so simple. That's the reason I let you get the practice. because I got a surprise for you. Now you saw it. Was that beautiful, the surprise?
Oh, yes.
I know what you wanted. Carlos said he reserved in 0 point energy. I was laughing, but I don't want to hurt his feeling. But I'd rather show it to him.
It's not about hurting his feeling. It's probably going to hurt the world's feeling because we actually think we know, but we don't know.
You don't know.
That's the truth.
We still don't know. I know. I still don't know. That's why I always look for more stuff. And that's what's good about it.
Because people follow the he say, she said, never have experience. That's why when you actually met the real teacher, oh my God, everything you learned was wrong. That's right. You listen to the white person. That's what happened. Where do you think gun came from? The white person or the Asian person?
Oh, Asian.
Where do you think explosives came from? White person or Asian person?
What did you say, teacher? Sorry?
Explosion.
Oh, probably Asian too.
No, it's not it's Asian. Because who invented the first explosion? Remember firecracker? Dynamite?
Yeah, Asian.
The chemical mix of charcoal and sulfur, and then they blow up. Okay? So it's telling you the way that Asian think is different from the way that Western mind think. Okay? What happened when the Asian build it, show it, they apply it, and then they would give it to the Western mind. Then the Western mind would take it, will refine it, categorize it with media and greed. That's their job. That's what they're good at. Does that make sense now?
Yeah.
And the same way, you see? That's why in the future, if you're looking for a white person, they don't exist at all in the future. Because look at it, Farida. You are crossing, you are mixing. Sooner or later, you will realize all the black change to Asian, all the white change to Asian. Does that make sense? If you get a white man and a black man and a white woman together, what's the baby come out? What skin colors it toward more?
Probably darker tone.
No, toward Asian. Look like an Asian skin tone color. And you do that several generation. What happened?
Oh, several generation? Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah. And you mix it with other. And 3 and 6 million years later, what do you think the color gonna be on this planet?
That's very, very mixed. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone look Asian because we are mixed. You have blonde hair Asian, green eye Asian, but they originally were white. They originally were black, but they mixed. And sooner or later, they have a pigment skin color like an Asian. Hair can either be red, blonde, but look Asian in complexion. Does that make sense now?
Yep.
So it's not about one race better than another race. It's the idea that our race came from each other. But that's the reason I'm sharing with everyone, because my job is to bless our life on the outer universe, regardless of their dominated skin color or cultural, you know? Because life, what does life mean? Our life. Does that make sense now? And that's the reason I teach you everything, because I want you to become powerful. I want you to become popular. I want you to make money. I want you to represent the future with pride. Does that make sense? With certainty. That's why I give you every knowledge I have. And I have more to give. See? You have so much to give you. But you have to earn it too. You have to show, because if I give you too much knowledge and you don't understand what happened, it'd be gibberish. Does that make sense? So that's why I love you guys. You're lucky I love you.
You'll go back to the Cambodian. Cambodia again.
That's why I say listen to the Cambodian guy. The Cambodian guy won't let. I mean to say, who is the Cambodian guy? Not any Cambodian, super crew.
The real super crew.
Yeah, that one and
The
that
real one.
Even my wife tell me she never met any Cambodian like me before. I say there's none like me except from the future, you know.
Yeah, you are definitely different than everyone I know of.
Because I'm not from your time stream. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm come from a time stream that where humanity dominate every universe that is known and unknown to you at this time. I'm a military asset. I'm a super soldier, you know. From heaven. I'm like the Marine 40,000, you know. The Space Marine.
The Space Marine, yeah.
Yeah. The Warhammer 40,000.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
No, it's a book. It's a game also.
Oh, okay. I know it as a game, but if it's a book, I don't think I know it.
Yeah.
Warhammer.
After this, oh man, I also feel so good because we finally got it. So now you understand everything I've been teaching you more and more. I'm going to teach you the same thing until you get it. Don't worry if you don't get it today. You know, you're not supposed to. But that's why we practice 0 point gun, all this kind of stuff. You know, this kind of training you never seen before in any spiritual development, right? But you see it here with Super Crew. What's up, Michael? Where you been? You missed out. Did you miss out on 0 point energy?
I was listening earlier.
What do you think? Was that beautiful?
Yeah, it's really good.
I got
I could have made
huh?
that hair thing too. I had long hair before.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. But I have like straight hair, not curly.
Actually, no, you can use straight hair, but if the quality won't be the curly hair, because it can regenerate. It actually grew. That's why I brought the curly hair. So hey, show the curly hair. See it grow? You cut it off, it grow. It grow a lot like that. That blew your mind.
I think they do that in Haiti, but I need to ask because I know definitely probably do something like that there.
The question is, can you use straight hair? Yes, you can. Does that make sense? You can use straight hair, but unfortunately for us guy in the group, I'm sorry, darling, we don't have straight hair. I mean, we don't have long hair. So even you have a straight hair, you still can't use it because you don't have a long one.
So you're saying where's Henry?
Maybe
Henry.
You know he had long hair.
Yeah, he got long hair, definitely.
Bigfoot have hairy. Well, Carlos, do you understand a 0 point energy more after a discussion? Yeah, all of you busy. I'm so glad that I'm not working today, this Saturday. Yes. So now you understand how to control. Okay. Michael, how do you control 0 point energy based on the training that I taught you? What's the first step?
You got manifested first in front of you. And ask how is it?
Do you remember you manifest the person like body, then you grab them? You manifest the person like body, you blow, then you grab them. See, they feel it, and then you manifest the 0 point energy generated, and then you let it grow wide to left and right, right? Remember? And then you control it, yeah, by telling the 0 point energy to send electricity from level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, right? That's how. Then after you finish sending healing electricity, that's how you control it, by asking it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And after you finish, after the healing and stuff, you ask the bottom rate to send everyone light body back to the physical body and tell the 0 point energy return back to heaven, you blow. Okay. Based on what I taught you, that's how you control. Now, once you create the hair, intertwine, the intertwine thing, then you have the same setup. Now you manifest the 0 point energy in between the hair, you know, intertwine, like in a drawing. You see that? And that's how, and next thing you know, you control it the same way. So you see it? And that's why I keep saying last night, know this, but I asked them, don't worry about building it. So how you make the hair become strong? You use them hairspray. Remember, after the intertwine, you hairspray it. The hairspray will keep it stiff. Maybe the gorilla hairspray. I knew to get a kick out of it. So that's what's going on now. And then don't it have the generator have computer and control all the electrical detail. And many of you say, how can this work? When I ask you how you're able to make well, that's why you let them live the experience. Get shocked by the 0 point energy. But I'm sorry, a lot of people, even let them live experience, they're still stupid anyway. They don't get it. That is simple. Because the reason is they're trying to do the job of the higher mind. Don't worry how the higher mind does. It's higher logic. You're not supposed to understand it. Just do the request and let the 0 point energy does the rest. It's that simple. That makes sense now?
Yes.
I mean, if they don't understand this, they're not going to make it out there because you are learning not a new science, but the same science, but different, but put in a different perspective. Ain't that beautiful? Everything I taught you is not from the science you know. It's from the science you know, but put it from another perspective. Because the coin has head, an edge, and a tail. Last time you might look at the head. Now you're going to look at the edge and the tail. So are you looking at totally different thing? No, you're looking at the same thing, the same science, but from another perspective. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
And remember, the game is what? Popularity and sharing to make more, because we're making a cult following. That's the objective. How the hell are you gonna, once you become popular, people listen to you. Your word have weight now. Then you can make all the money and all the women, all the men run to you. Got it?
Yeah.
Popularity is the ultimate game throughout time immemorial. Tell me if I'm wrong. ហើយនេះល្បីឈ្មោះគឺជាតាំងពីដូនពីតាមក you know, because popularity game is in every generation. Doesn't matter. And Gabriel, don't shake your head. You know, that's true. From time immemorial. Popularity.
No, it's true.
It dominates everything. It's the brand name.
Yeah.
It's the ooh la la, you know. Oh my goodness.
Oh la la.
Oh la la. Okay, I'm done with this.
Could be with you, to learn with you. It's good.
I remember, like, people met me because I was on Mr. Cash. I came, Mr. Cash, I don't know what's going on. This thing is talking to me. Goddamn. I'm quite a drama guy. I'm an actor. I'm a bullshit. Brainwash and bullshit. Oh my God. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to become popular, right? By all means necessary. Yeah, don't blame me, okay? Look, if I don't do that kind of stuff, how can I sell device and make money and please the queen? Tell me, you know.
It's true. You gotta do that.
It's marketing. If you don't think you don't love money, you're stupid. You don't need to be in this world, you know. And if someone say that money don't buy love, you're full of it too. Without money, how can you take care of love relationship? Tell me. And when women say, oh, it's not about the money, don't be stupid. It's always about the money. Right, Gabriel?
Definitely.
Because long-term relationship require what? Funding. Money to support it. Long-term. Hi, baby. Honey, I have to educate my student about relationship and money. Without money, you can't support relationship. What are you going to live on? And love don't keep you alive. You have kids to think about. You have bills to pay, right? Oh, wow. You don't know that. I'm so proud of you, baby. So that's the reason God sent you to me now, because he want you to learn the bullshit from Super Crew, and so you can understand the world, this world, you know. You know that only I can teach you that. Well, because they need money, baby. Don't blame them, because everyone been, you know, don't have a good job lately, right? Out this pandemic. Yes, I love it. Ooh la la. I know a lot of people thinking, watching my video, they thinking I'm racism or something. You guys think I'm racism? I'm just being realistic.
No, realistic.
Realism.
I just call things like it is. You know me, I love my white people. That's why they can buy my device and be in my group. And I teach them everything too. You know that, you know? I don't hold back. I share it with everybody. And I love when black people do me right. I bless them. They make my mission. I wipe them out. You know, I say, get that nigga out from this my group now. Hurry up, you know, like that. Because and they say, why? He's not serving the mission statement. Get him out, right? He's a liability. Yeah. You know, this one, keep him. He's serving the mission. She's serving the mission, you know, like that. And you know me, we are super soldier community. We none biased, we none prejudice, and we have everyone in our world, you know. But don't mess with the rule and don't mess with the mission statement, you know. That's why I train you every day, guys, because I want you to become strong. What strong means? To be efficient, to not be forgetful, maintain, have your power always ready, because you are actually battling yourself every day. Because you don't know what yourself going to come up to test you, right? See? The demon is you. The angel is you. Does that make sense now? In a demonic situation, you need to transform to the best demon. And after that, transform back to the angel. Bây ông ấy nó có lại sạc bay side đó. Ông ấy tôi apply trên bay side đó cầm phu. Come on, put no to see. Bay side to see. Bây hai ông ấy tôi apply chia tây và đa mình. Chia một nước tây và đa mình. Oh no, you still mute, babe. You still mute. Okay, baby, go ahead. Yeah. So, do you understand now? Be a winner, not a loser. So know your predicament. And use the right tool for your predicament. If you're in a demonic situation, okay, you have a choice. Escape it. If you can't, be the best demon and win. And then change back to an angel again. Okay. Now this object has the consciousness, soul, spirit, mind, power, the universe now. Hello, Badame. Okay, thank you, Badame. It came out. It's done. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm a snug. I love you guys. Did you enjoy spending time with the super crew? Yeah. Did you enjoy all the stuff? I'm still waiting now.
Manifestation is here.
Exactly.
Energy, windstorm, all is here.
Yes. Oh, Maya. No, I don't know if I got her name, but Maya from the Pennsylvania. Maya from, you know. Anyway, she's anyway she. Hello, honey. I'm done. Oh my God! Here, let's see right there, baby. Right there. Yeah. Hi. Oh my God! I'm done. I'm done.
You see, guys.
Mercy. Okay. It's your A night. How many degree, baby? -4? Oh, you say 4 degrees is like summer to you guys. Okay. Okay, I got it. You know, the wind chill is very cold in. Yes. Honey, I'm so happy. I'm done. Can't believe it. Now, I'm telling you, people buy my device, I want to sell it, you know, make some money. And you know me, money talk, bullshit walking anyway. The truth is, only Earth use money. Every other planet, star system, they don't use money. FYI. Only no time, only planet Earth make it proud, Louis, but no time, same thing. They don't use money. Guess what they use? They manifest. The economy is different over there. The citizens get universal health care, food and stuff are taught, so they have a system that make food, everything, you know. So the government provide all the citizens with all the need going on the physical world. So human being here, they based on the system a lot, so they use money. But other system, stars, they don't use the same thing. They use abundant system. So since we're on this planet, we have to play by this planetary rule, right? You want to win, guys? Become super soldier, and we own the planet, the star system, and the entire galaxy. Hurrah! Thank you, everyone. I have to go now. I have to do some stuff for Florida, and I gotta go get some shoe and stuff. Okay, love you guys. Take care.
Take care.
For the show.